What is
Whoa,
up?
Overload. What's up?
What's that?
What's up?
What's up, everyone?
How
Welcome
you guys
back.
doing?
Welcome back. Doing good. Doing good.
Nice.
I finally got the office back, the old space, and I don't know,
Yeah.
Dimitri, man. I love my curved screen, man. And I think this is only a 32-inch that I have working with, but nah, it's like you gotta go curve.
I think for me, I have three screens though, so my thing's already big already, and they're all like interconnected.
Yeah, that's a little man. That's crazy. That's just but no, I get because you explained in our chat why why you have so many, but it's just like to me it might be that's just overkill, but just for me, at least for me, my own preference because it's just
Yeah,
like too much going on. But yeah,
because
no, but
one
it's good
screen
to
for me is a Cintiq that just I draw on a lot. Like, so it's technically a separate monitor, but it's also a drawing Cintiq.
yeah.
So like, let's say if I'm editing, I want to add some smoke or fog or lighting, but I want that soft. I can really just use my pen around here, my pen. It's pressure
Mhm.
sensitive, so I can just really just tap on it very lightly. It's pretty nice, but it's like I draw on it anyways, not just editing photos. So it's a big difference compared to like buying just a whole $400 Cintiq for just a monitor.
Nice, nice. But everyone doing good. Everyone enjoying the. I guess it's coming up on summer, so I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
we still got a lot of rain here. Oh my gosh, we're actually in a flood warning. So I was
really.
worried about. Yeah, I was worried about the pool. I was worried there was going to be some issues again, but luckily it just got pretty. It's got full. It just got not, but it didn't overflow or no flooding or anything. So nothing too bad.
Nice. At least you don't drain because you had to drain it last time, didn't you?
Yeah, and I need to now, but I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. I was too tired. I looked out there and it was just it was basically past the skimmer line, so I need to drop it down. So it's just I don't want to go out there.
So you
I
keep
got
yours open all year, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just sometimes we use it. We use the hot tub, and then sometimes if it's like right now, it's not too bad. You can get in there, or just you put the heater on and let it warm up a little bit. But yeah, it's not too bad. But yeah,
Nice. Well,
yeah,
speaking of what's it called though, speaking of freaking heat and weather and going to Florida, did you guys see the GTA 6 trailer today?
Oh yeah.
yep. Well, it's funny
Nice.
because it dropped, but then they said, "Oh yeah, it's delayed also." So it's just like
I think we're gonna get one more delay, like a few months towards release, like
yeah,
because it's usually it's coming in May, so like what spring or going into summertime. Usually there's no games coming out like major releases in summertime. It's usually towards winter to get that like winter sale, everyone buying
yeah.
consoles. I think they'll probably delay it to like probably October.
You think?
I think so, especially since they did the same thing with the Red Dead Redemption 2. They pushed it, same thing May, and then as soon as it got towards May on release day, they pushed it back to October, November area.
Yeah, I can see that. It just man, the beginning just threw me off because I was like, "Wow, this is like almost like this is like a movie." So I was like, "Man, this is crazy."
Especially since a lot of their stuff is already in engine for the trailers, that's going to basically be close to what it's going to look like.
Yeah, it just felt I was like, "Is this really? Is this real? Is it like it's almost like a movie?" I'm like, "Dang!" That's like, "Holy crap!" And then, I mean, did they include gameplay or did they include like because it looked
No,
like
it's
certain
just
parts?
cinematic.
Okay, because it looked like part. Well, I guess before you get, they showed anybody's played GTA. There's always those scenes where it's like, yeah, it's thematic or thematic, but then it's also it goes into like it smoothly goes into
Transitions,
the
yeah.
transition smoothly into the gameplay, and so that's what it kind of gave me that vibes of. There was one spot. Let me see. I think it was. It
I
just
think
looks
it
so
did
freaking
that
good.
towards like when they were in the car chasing scene, like it was an explosion, then it went to like over the shoulder shooting. It seemed like it was gameplay, but it looked too much like it wasn't. Like it looked still cinematic because it was still switching angles pretty fast.
Yeah, sounded like somebody was playing GTA just now because it was like or like whirring.
You were playing the trailer. Okay.
Yeah, it's like right there where they're walking and stuff like that. That looks like GTA.
Oh yeah,
I mean, we're
when
not
you
GTA, but
went
like when you're
transition,
playing,
yeah.
yeah. It looks so gorgeous though, man. And of course, this is like, I mean, I'm sure Chris, he's like, yeah, this is Florida.
Yeah.
I know exactly what jail that is, man. I was like, I remember.
I'm psyched about it actually.
Nice.
Pretty excited. Yeah. Vice City's always been my favorite, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad to like see him go back.
I like it just because I mean, obviously it's in Vice City, it was in the 80s, so it was like
Yeah.
86 or so. So it had like the Miami Vice type feel and stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
all the 80s music. So obviously this is gonna be a little bit more contemporary, a little bit more more modern, but still it's just
So they
man,
used an 80s song I noticed in the trailer.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they did.
And I
Yeah.
was like, I've heard this song before, but it wasn't something I'd ever really listened to. And then I looked it up, and they used it in Spaceballs, and that's where I remembered it from.
Was it when she had the headphones on?
Yeah, it's that "Hot Together" song
Hot
that plays
okay.
that plays like almost all the way through the trailer.
And then, because I think that's when Princess Vespa, when she's I think she has her headphones on. You think it's her? She's got the Princess Leia buns, but it's actually she's got headphones. But man, Chris is like, I partied there. I definitely was there. I've been there.
It's wild. I mean, like the first trailers, there was almost like shot for shot remakes of like Florida Man kind of imagery, you know, like the dude tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun.
I'm wondering though, because they didn't release specs yet or all that. If it's just because I wonder if it's gonna run 30 or 60 FPS on console, and because I feel like just how good it looks, it'd be insane to run a full 60 at this, with how big the world's already gonna be.
Yeah.
Like that right there. I mean, that look like a freaking film. The lighting, everything, just like so cinematic and just like. And again, this, I'm sure that, these are all cutscenes. Like right here, where as soon as you walk in, immediately I can see it just transitioning into like gameplay. Like, okay, now you're taking over. So,
like how GTA 5 did it, where it was like you kind of get a glimpse of their life, what they're doing, as soon as you get back in the game, and then it goes straight into your gameplay.
Yep. In fact, I was just playing 5 this past weekend, and then seeing this, I was like, man, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I mean, and the bad thing is now you go back to playing 5. Now 5 looks like it looks. What do you call it? Kind of.
I mean, to be fair though, it's also a 2013 game, so it is still technically.
It is, yeah. 10 years old. I mean, over 10 years old. That's what's crazy. I mean, but seeing the new trailer for 6 is just like, oh man, it's just leaps and bounds. I mean, graphic wise, and that's how it was with 5 when compared to part 4.
Well, even what's it called? Red Dead 2 still looks like one of the best games out there.
Yeah, Red Dead 2 looks amazing. That's my big thing is I'm excited about this coming out so they can get back to Red Dead.
I hope they keep doing Red Dead because especially after how the multiplayer kind of flopped for them, they pushed it aside. I was like, I want them to move towards that because I feel like it was a bit easier on GTA 5 since they have like those weird like hovering bikes and all that, and like James Bond-esque vehicles. They can't really do that with Red Dead Online.
Right.
Yeah, you got your horse and stuff like that, but it just. I'm at the point with Red Dead. This is like my 5th time going through the story. And it's like I'm getting to the point where it's like, it's coming to the end. You're just like, dang, man. It's like I get choked up whenever I get to this point. He's already talked to the nun, and he's already kind of just winding down, and you can have to do the final mission. So I was just like, oh, I hate this part. I almost don't want to even get to the end. I just want to just restart and get back, just play from the beginning again.
I haven't even finished it. I like played it. I bought it on my Xbox, and I was like playing through it. It's not even that's boring for me. Like walking, I enjoy it. I just enjoyed looking through the game. But it was my transition period back to PC around that time, and I was like pushing back to the side. So all my Xbox games haven't even been touched. So I was like, maybe I'll buy it again on PC later.
Man, I've never really been a PC gamer. I've always done consoles. So, and then with having the PS5, which actually. It's crazy how I got through my job because my job has we're retail officially, even though we're government, and I got it on a whim. Like it was like my buddies who works there. He's now my boss, but he's a big gamer, and he was like, "Hey, you gonna get because he already had he buys both of them, right? He buys Xbox and PlayStation. He just like, you gonna get it? I was like, nah, I don't know. I was like, you better get it because it's gonna get sold out. And this is like the very beginning of when. It was like PS5 was coming out. Yeah. I think it was a little bit pre-COVID, I think, but it was just
a few months before COVID.
Yeah, and then I just like, I ended up getting it, and then after that, it was like sold out. It was just like you couldn't even find it anywhere, and I was just like,
it was tough to get.
Yeah, and it was like because we just had a small batch, but because I guess my work is like maybe doesn't have a lot of gaming nerds there. They were just, in like an hour, it kind of sold out. But I was able to go out there and get it. Whereas, like you go when they were drop on Best Buy or somewhere I mean, you couldn't even get. It's like Mezco. You couldn't even get through that, like the mystery box. Like
No,
you couldn't even
if
get
you were
through.
upset at like Mezco's or like Target stuff on deploying, like trying to get those pre-orders, it was way worse during that time. I got it during COVID. This was like pre-Cyberpunk, and it was strictly through I think Costco because Costco was like having another restock of Xboxes. I just had to sit there with like 3 monitors open, my computer, my laptop, my phone, and I had my Xbox. I had my other Xbox, my one on the thing, just waiting to see which one's gonna go through.
Jeez,
And
man.
3 of them, I think not three. 2 of them, my laptop and my freaking Xbox would never. It would just say out of stock, out of stock. We're unable to.
Yeah,
My phone got it, thankfully. I was able to get one, but it sold out in like 2 minutes.
that's crazy, and that's why I was so kind of. I didn't think it was that big of a deal because I just went through checkout like it was nothing, through my job site, and then it sold out. But then it was just like, yeah, you just hear these stories like, oh man, I was like, I couldn't get it, like from other people trying to buy it. I was like, oh, I got one through just fine. Like I've been playing it ever since. But let's see who's in the chat. We got some activity already. Ostradamus Toys, hello friends. What's up, Oz?
What
You still
about
going to Joe Fest,
Hey,
Oz?
Oz.
Because we got a few weeks until Joe Fest. That's the next big convention I'm going to. End of June 19th, I think is when Joe Fest is coming around. And it's funny, the week after that, I think is the DFW GI Joe Fest. So I may be able to go to that one too and meet up with meet up with Marky. So I think Mark's actually doing a panel or actually like a presentation at the con over toy photography. So that'd be kind of cool.
Nice.
Check that out.
June 20th,
That'd be
right?
fun.
What's that?
June 20th.
June 20th. Yeah. I fly down, go to Augusta, and then there for the weekend, and then come back. And I think it's the following weekend is the DFW one. So Toy Photo Guy says, "What's up, guys? What's up, Bill?
What's up?
How we doing, man?
Allison, thanks for joining, Allison. Greetings as well. I'll say make sure and tickle that like. Yeah, you can tickle it. It's better than let's just just be a little bit more fun with it rather than just slamming it or slapping it. Yeah, you can just give it a little tickle. Rick saying, what's going on? Vinci Picks, evening.
Chris, how you doing, bud?
Chris. Also saying you could have flying horses. Yeah, you could. I mean, I've seen crazy stuff with people modding the game and everything and having all kinds of crazy stuff in there. It's crazy. Sasquatch riding a Pegasus in Red Dead. Is there a Sasquatch in Red Dead?
I think as a what's it called, Easter egg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to go find him.
There's
that's
also
what I figured.
Nosferatu vampire as well.
I heard about that too. I just haven't gotten that deep or tried to do those kind of real, deep, side missions.
So you played 5 times and you haven't gone through all the side missions?
No, I just play because I get caught up in the story. I want to keep going to the next mission. I just get so caught up in it, and then with GTA, I screw around. Like I've been trying to get that dang alien, the artifacts, whatever, like the different alien deals. I think because it's like 50 items or 100 items you have to find on the map. It's like little things you have to. It ties into like the alien spacecraft or something like that. So you got to find them all across the San Andreas or whatever. So that's what I haven't completed that, but I've been wanting to do it. So the no chewings in the house. What's up? What's
up?
good?
Chewy, how we doing, bud?
Bill saying been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed game. I only played one Assassin's Creed. I think it was when they were in the Colonial, right? They were in the Colonial times.
I think 3.
3. I don't know how far back that is. Yeah, that was like the only one I ever played because I like that era of the Paul Revere and everything.
Like during the Civil War, right?
Yeah. I think it's during the
Revolutionary.
Revolutionary, yeah. It's somewhere during that time period, yeah. Says John trying to finalize ride, but I'm expecting to bunk with you on a cot. Yep, I got space. Just like I got space with Legions. I think Chris, you're gonna take the couch, or you're gonna take the other bed.
I'm still on the fence about Legions. We'll see where my money's at.
Come on, Chris.
Dude,
Come
I'm taking
on, Chris.
Puerto Rico, which is very important. Very important.
Yeah, we know. But I mean, this is important too. This is important too.
Bring your girls to Legion's Con.
No.
Give a blast.
No, that's not. That's guys' weekend, man.
That was a hard head shake. That was a hard no. Allison said, "Treat it like it's poison. Slap it up." Treat it like that. Yep. And then, oh, Alice said, "Damn it, Chris. God, yeah, I know. Dang it."
What the hell?
Thanos saying, "Hey, Alice. Hey, what's up, Thanos? What's up, man?" Yeah, I saw the there was that big convention in the West Coast this past weekend, wasn't it? And that, I think Thanos was there. He got to hang out with Mike, Insightful Imagery. I saw T Bella was there with
they had a big
yeah,
meetup like the Cabal did. So
yeah, it looked pretty fun.
Yeah.
And I wish, and that's what I love about the conventions, man. When you do that, I saw it was T Billett and Carver Customs and David Williams were all hanging out. At least I saw in their stories, they're all just hanging out, just like Rob was with Trevor and Moss. So it's always cool to kind of have those meetups, just like we'll be doing, Chris, in Legion's Con. So
West Coast meetup.
Toy Fellow guy says bringing the wife to Legion. See, Bill's gonna bring his wife. See,
yeah, see.
But Bill's also, he's not that. I think it's a drive for him. So he's in. I think he's Bill. You're in Philly, or you're already in the East Coast. So it's like it's not that bad.
Chris, your girl don't like pizza?
Yeah. I mean, this pizza's all right, but I just again, it's more for me. It's about me having fun.
Yeah,
I like
sure.
I don't have to worry about breaking off.
I get it.
Stuff.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna go spend some time some personal time with her, or just we're gonna go out to dinner. It's like no. It's like no, you're here, you're with us, you're gonna be hanging all night. So that's the fun part. Hanging out by the fire pit. So
did you? Sorry, I know what's it called. John hasn't watched it yet because he's waiting for the resurgence. Did you watch it, Chris? Thunderbolts?
I did, yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I mean, if we're breaking up into like 4 acts, I like the first 3 acts a lot. I felt like the last act was a little like, it had some issues. I was talking about this the other day at work, but like sometimes in those like parts of movies where you go into sort of like a spectral realm or like a liminal kind of space, you know what I mean? Am I back?
yeah.
Yes, you're back now.
But yeah, speaking of liminal spaces, I just went there. No, but
yeah.
these things, I don't love those kinds of scenes, but unless if they set up like rules, like I need like hard rules. This is what happens here. These are the rules. And there was a lot of that in the last scene, but everybody's really good. I thought all the actors were really good. And I loved Taskmaster. Taskmaster was my favorite part of the
movie. Sure. Flawless performance.
Yeah. What'd you guys think?
I loved it. I thought it was the best one in a long time. And
yeah, same.
I think Florence Pugh really actually gives maybe the best performance in any of the MCU movies. Like I think she's really, really phenomenal.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's fine, but it's like again, I'm just the mindset. The mindset like it's not gonna get me out of the. I'm at that point where it's gonna take a lot, to get me to go to the movie theater. I don't know. I'm just old now where it's like, no, it's like I'm fine. And the only thing that's gonna get me out now is the Fantastic Four. I mean, I can't wait for that. I'm like, this is Disney Plus for me. Like I'm not in the, I just don't feel the urge to like, yes, I need to go see this. Like I need to go see Beetlejuice Part 2, More Juice, or what did I see? What else? I think I only went twice to the movies last year. I think one was for Beetlejuice and another one was I can't remember. I can't even remember what the other one was.
I don't know what came out last year for the movie theater wise.
Yeah, I can't.
I've been going less and less.
But I mean, I love David Harbour. I mean, Stranger Things. That's what, and other roles he's been in, and Florence Pugh again. She's awesome. But I don't know. It's just to go to the theater. And that's a lot of folks that I know, they just don't, because they just watch it at home. And then I think the theater experience sometimes for me is bad. That's why I kind of have to pick and choose, because I've gone sometimes where it's just been crazy, where people just will not shut up, where they have their phones out and you see that screen and you're just like, oh my God, it's like, shut up, or what, it's just like, let me enjoy the movie. So it's just that's another reason why I can just like, okay, I'm just going to watch it in the privacy of my home and not have to worry about any distractions or anything like that. So
I get that now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Especially, I think the
crazy.
worst for me is horror movies with that tension. Then you hear someone start eating.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this whole thing, and people have been talking about was that what was that on the Minecraft? I was asking you, Dimitri, the zombie
Oh
baby,
yeah, chicken jockey thingy.
chicken jockey, and just seeing the craziness that was going on with that. I was like, holy crap! I'm like, really? It's like,
I think that's hilarious. I mean,
I
like,
mean, it is.
That's not a movie that you're like paying attention to anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Like,
You're not
no, no,
like
I
the
watched
no,
high
but it's
this
still.
drama of
scene, you know, like,
But the fact that they were
high
like,
drama of
there's somebody
Minecraft.
there with an actual chicken. Look at that. Somebody is physically there with a
Yeah.
chicken.
no,
You know what? That
throwing
movie's
an
gonna make $1
object-
billion.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
see, I worked at a theater when growing up, and then it's like somebody's need to clean all that up,
That's true. Yeah, the
and
throwing
it's like that, and that
Yeah,
that's what ticks
that
me
is
off.
stupid.
That all that somebody needs to clean all that up, and that's like
yeah, that's annoying.
you're just sitting there. I'm like, what the hell? And it's like, yeah, that's the crazy thing. It's like, how do you even sneak a chicken?
Did that
in there?
dude have a real chicken?
Yeah, he
Yes.
had a real chicken.
Holy shit! How did he get that in the theater?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
I feel like this
I
has to
mean-
be one of those theaters though, where they rented out the entire auditorium with a bunch of people.
Hmm.
You would think. I mean, this seems
Yeah,
like it's
Regal seemed to be like encouraging the behavior.
yeah. I mean, they were.
Well, so is the director as well. He really
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Anything
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
people into those seats, man. The theaters
Yeah.
right now are hurting.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why they're hyping for it to like get people back in the theaters. But it's like, this craziness gonna happen. But I bet you because of something like this, you're gonna have some other studio executive or somebody going out there saying, you know what? Let's find something, just find something else, maybe another game or something else, and let's have another chicken jockey,
Yeah.
situation. I mean, I bet you they're all like they're trying to get that buzz on something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think this
Oh,
is
man.
also coming up on the Mario movie on marketing wise. I think this is closing in on
Probably,
$1 billion.
Jeez, man.
Mario was good though. I liked Mario a lot. And
Yeah,
this,
Mario.
what it was, I heard it was a fun movie. Like,
Yeah.
take your kid and stuff.
I mean, what are you gonna do with a Minecraft movie? You know what I mean? Like,
I have no idea. It's like, yeah. I mean, not that good of an example as far as a movie. Yeah, pay attention to and go. Have to physically go see. But it's just like, I don't know. But Thunderbolts,
No,
I
I understand. Where you're
I'm sorry,
coming from
Rob. Like,
because-
I don't. I mean,
it's just a great
Taskmaster.
movie.
I don't even know who the hell Taskmaster is. It's like, but I know who Galactus is.
That's fine.
That's fair.
I know
Sure,
I know who
sure.
Galactus is, and I want to see Galactus after that Rise of him being a cloud and Rise of the Silver Surfer. I mean, that
Sure.
abomination.
I think my only issue with it too is I think the whole thing of like having super like high level threats always as the main villain. Like I kind of still like how Daredevil is Kingpin. Like if Kingpin does something, it's not going to affect the entire world.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a world-ending thing. I think we need some smaller stories like that to bring back into it.
Well, that's
rather
why I
than
like
these-
Thunderbolts, though. Is a lot of it
Yeah.
does feel like a smaller story. It's
It seems
much
like that,
Not
yeah.
with Sentry
It's-
though. Sentry like being the
Oh,
big.
sure, not Century, but like the rest of a lot of the rest of the story is very grounded.
No, yeah. But I mean like as like having villains and having the whole thing not
sure.
being global. Like if Sentry basically if they didn't stop Sentry, it would have been a whole entire world being an issue now.
Right.
Bill says my local theater has $8 movies before noon on the weekends. Always almost empty. It's fantastic. Yeah, I mean if I go, sometimes it'll be like on that Friday. I know I try to go early, like before anybody else. And usually I try and get 2 seats because man, it never fails. If I don't buy the 2 seats, then somebody always sits next to me. And I'm like, what? I mean, all this. I mean, and you sit right here. It's like, and he's sitting there munching on his popcorn.
Middle, or do you go for the sides?
I used to do the sides, and I still kind of do, but then because every theater now it's almost like the seats are kind of like coupled together. At least the ones, the 2 that I have here by my house. So it's like, yeah, if you buy the 2, then you're kind of gonna be sitting next to somebody, which more likely spouse, partner, whatever, date. But yeah, if I just go by myself and buy the 1 seat, then yeah, it's like somebody's gonna be sitting right there. It's like, really, man? I mean, you saw on the map this seat was taken. It's like,
oh yeah, you guys have more. Don't you guys have the theaters that usually like typically now for in Texas it's going to be the recliner seats?
All of our
That's
theaters here in Kentucky.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not us. For us, we still have the old seats and the
the
recliner
old
Yep.
kinds where like the almost like stadiums or like the kind of like
Yes.
the bleacher
It's so
seats or something like
annoying.
that. Oh,
and they
jeez,
still
man.
charge top price for it.
That's crazy.
Jeez, man.
Like
That's
I think
crazy.
when I went to watch Civil War with my dad, it was like I think $40 for him and I.
What
40?
the hell?
Yeah, and that was
That
just
was
at a regular theater.
before
You get a
food?
souvenir cup or something? Like what?
No, just Regal, just the Regal.
That's crazy.
And it wasn't even like IMAX, wasn't like the Dolby Atmos.
Yeah, like it's $20 here, but for the IMAX, like in our region.
Oh,
Yep.
IMAX here is 25 to 30.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
where the local IMAX is.
California, man.
I know it's so
Yeah.
stupid. Like our tickets used to be like where we go to, it'd be $4 in the morning
Yeah.
until noon for tickets. We used to always go first showing, so $8 for my dad and I. Now I think it's
Yeah.
like $28 for him and I, which still isn't that bad for California,
Right.
but it's like it's annoying since you're not getting really the good seats. It's like you'll see just stains everywhere, and it's like I was sitting there yesterday and I was like, this is so uncomfortable. Especially like I
Gee.
think it's one of those seats where after an hour you're done.
Hmm.
You're
Yeah.
back to thirds. And
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yes, I
for
can't.
the
I can't do
recliners,
that.
we go to Sinopolis, and that's usually like with food and everything, $100 all the time.
Hmm.
For
That's
like
crazy.
for 2 people?
2 people. Me and my mom, we get food, and it's $100 usually.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Yeah, that's
I
So-
pay for Cinemark Movie Club or whatever, so I like get a free ticket every month and
oh, okay.
do
I
all
think
that kind of shit.
my
and get 25% off on everything.
my brother-in-law is something like that. I think, but with AMC, he's in some
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Oh
AMC
yeah,
subs
in
members.
the Stubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, he gets a free movie or something like that. It just he gets
It's not
he,
bad. I think the premium is 3. You get 3 movies every week free.
yeah. I mean, again, my wife, we rarely go to the movies together, and then like she's not big movie person. She's a homebody more or less, just likes to watch it here. And then myself, I'm the same way. I'm getting that way now. It's just like, I like to just watch it. It's just sometimes it's just bad memories. I'll never forget Batman v Superman, how that was just ruined because so many people were just talking so much crap about the movie, and I was like, dude, I just want to tell them just shut up.
They were
I
talking
mean,
about the movie during the movie. Like they
yeah, yeah,
movie.
yeah. I mean, literally the
This
beginning.
is terrible.
The
What's
very,
happening?
the very beginning, like when Bruce Wayne is like being lifted up by the bats, lifted up, and the guy's like sitting there going, "The heck, squad? This is stupid. Let's see what." He's just like he looked at his buddy, he like knows him going, "What the heck is that? He's not. He's literally Batman now." And I'm like, "Oh my god, man! Seriously, dude, it's a metaphor. It's storytelling. It's."
I
Oh
remember
man,
in 2007, like opening night of Batman, the one with the Joker. What is that? No, not
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, Dark Knight. There's this baby crying, and then somebody in the back of the theater is just like, "Baby gotta go!" Like just like "Baby gotta go" is the funniest thing, dude. And eventually, I think they did take the kid out.
Oh man,
See, I gotta get that, dude. I don't understand how people can bring babies to certain movies. Like
yeah.
Quiet Place Day 1, and someone brought a baby in there.
Yeah, like
And I was like, this is the worst movie to bring your child in. It's like a newborn. It's like you should not be bringing your child to a horror movie. That's supposed to be quiet.
Oh, the funniest thing, I went to go see the 40th anniversary for Batman.
Which
Back
one?
when it came out, the first one, the '89 Batman.
Okay.
When they had the 40th, because they were bringing it back to screens.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and then behind me was a dad, and he brought his son. And his son probably was like maybe 9 or 10. But it was right after the Joker reveals himself and shoots Grissom, and that whole scene. I could hear the dad going, "Are you okay?" And I was like, from that, it's like, wow, it's like that wasn't scary. I guess. I mean, maybe nowadays, but no, I loved it. I mean, as a kid when I watched it, but I guess if you have kids, I mean that could be kind of, he takes off the hat and he says, "I'm Joker," and he just starts blown away. I mean, just firing around, just emptying his gun into Grissom. But yeah, it's I guess sentimentality now. It's just like, yeah, it's a little bit more, a little bit more kinder, I guess, or a little bit softer. I mean, I was watching RoboCop, man, when I was 7. So
I was gonna say you guys had a Temple of Doom where it was PG and it had like the whole face, or the heart ripping.
the heart
Hell
ripping,
yeah,
yeah,
man. Heart
yeah.
ripping, all kinds
Well,
of shit going on.
Raiders.
Man.
I mean,
I went to the drive-in for that shit. It was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was kind of a good segue, though, Dimitri. Do you want to go on as far as what we picked up? I can go first because you.
Oh
called
yeah,
it.
oh yeah.
And I mean, I got the man right here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I finally got the Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Last
I'm not gonna
Crusade.
lie. I was like in between Ghostface or
Finally.
that on BBTS. Which one to get?
I mean, I this is going this all
Really?
the way.
Yeah.
This all the way. I mean, that's like not even a comparison. Although I will say like the hat, the whole head situation, I don't mind it. It's just the man, it's a lot hard to take off. At least mine is. Is it for you? Yours, Rob? Can you take? Is it pretty easy
No,
to?
I haven't had any problems with it.
Is it
It's,
Yeah.
natural
I mean, for me,
or
it's
friction?
the same as the Dick Tracy thing for me.
And see, Dick Tracy, that comes on and off really easily, and his is like it's like snaps
Yeah.
in there, and it's like I'm worried about.
You
I'm
should
more or
check for
less.
the paint rubbing off then with that.
It's a friction fit then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hear it like I
Yeah,
actually
it's
like
a friction fit.
Gotcha.
like a pop.
I mean, it.
Yeah. So he's got the little knots there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like how the Wolverine or what was it, Old Man Logan was, how before it was just snapped like put onto it.
But
You guys have
I'm
that figure,
worried.
the Old Man Logan from Mezco?
Rob probably does. He has everything.
I don't have it. I don't have it. No.
But no, man, it's a great figure. And of course, once I got it, then I had to I watched all the movies Friday. I wasn't even planning on going all the way. I was just gonna do Last Crusade, and then I was like, you know what, let me put in Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls. And then once that was done, like, let me put on the Dial of Destiny. So it was all the way until like 10 o'clock. My wife said, you gonna come down?
You
yet?"
missed one. You gotta play the game now.
Yeah, actually, because I text my brother, I was showing him like I texted him the me holding up the indie and like I was the that I was watching at the same time, and he was like he sent me the because he plays games too, and he sent me that PlayStation 5 like it's like $60 something like that or 69 the indie game. And I was like it's like I still debate on that just because the first person. I was talking
It's
to my
really, I
buddy
heard
about
it's
that.
really good, dude. Like
That's
probably
what I heard.
better than most of the movies I keep saying.
That's what I heard, and I'll probably end up getting after next week and trying it out. I mean, it kind of because it's in first person, but RoboCop was also in first person.
I feel like that
And
makes
I
more
got
sense though.
but I got over it with RoboCop. I was really hoping that the RoboCop game would have been third person, but playing it for so long, it was just like, it's not too bad. Yeah, since I got the figure and I got all the movies, I gotta go ahead and get the game, I guess. But yeah, that'll be my next purchase. But that's pretty much all I got. Everything else is still pending shipping. But anybody else get anything? Any goodies?
You want to go, Chris?
Mine's set up, so I'm pretty sure Rob got the same thing, so I'll just piggyback off of what he says afterwards.
Nice. Oh, we see you got yours at the same time, or you got yours also?
No, Rob got his super early. I think I got mine
Yeah.
like a couple days after Rob. I've got him set up for a shot now, and you can see in the back.
Nice.
But yeah, it's insane. Like I never knew I wanted a frog action figure, and
Right?
do
I have taken so many shots with Woodford.
He's so
Like
fun.
he is so fun.
The
So fun. I
engineering is
cannot
so
believe
good.
it. Yeah. He
Like
can do ninja kicks. Like I just love him. I did not know how much I needed this figure. I want Mesco to do more animals. Like
the
I'm
eye,
so excited.
moving eye, love that.
Oh, it does
Oh
move.
yeah, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like moves it around. Like it's the whole thing's just so great. I love this leather jacket. Like I just can't stop taking pictures of him. I keep like putting him up and then getting him back out because I'm just like I get another idea.
Fun accessories. I like that he's pretty much like he's got two different looks. He's got sort of like the field kind of look, and then he's got the butler look. Like I said, he moves awesome. The accessories are great. Really impressed with Woodford for sure.
Yeah.
Also, he reminds me. I don't know if you guys ever for the Turtles collectors, but remember that turtle that it was like it looked like a turtle, but then it transformed into like a Ninja Turtle. You guys remember that? Anybody? Maybe in the chat.
I think
I think that sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
It was like you'd open up the shell and you'd move some stuff around, and then he would look like a turtle. Anyways, that's what Woodford reminds me of. So like brought back memories of like kind of having. And then another thing, and I haven't taken advantage of this yet, but it's something that you could do, and I'm excited about that, is that Woodford is actually kind of like 1-to-1-ish scale of a real frog. And so I can't wait to start seeing those photos of like breaking the store, like boundary.
Yeah. Fourth wall type stuff. That's gonna be really great.
Pot or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, it sucks because my wife she can't stand frogs. She hates frogs because we have a whole bunch of them out here, and I name them and they just kind of just hang around the backyard and stuff. But they actually there's two of them that were huddled up underneath our little rug because we got all this rain. I guess, and I was joking with my wife like, oh, they're hiding underneath that rug from the snakes. They're trying to not because we get some snakes out here sometimes crawling around here. But yeah, so. If she ever sees Woodford, she's gonna just freak out. She has too. She has, around real like she saw one in the garage one time and she's like freaking out. And so I had to kind of like shoo it away. It's like, get out of here. But
So you're gonna set it up now in your house just to scare her just randomly in places?
maybe. Who knows? But no, I still haven't gotten any kind of notification from him. So I'm sure
That
they're
sucks.
going through the whole. It is what it is. Like I said, I got the green guy before any of y'all, like way before. I think it was like maybe 2 weeks or something like that. So
yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. I'm hoping to get Louis soon. So
yeah, well, I mean, you can't have. Let me at least get Louis before you, Rob. I mean, dang, come on now.
Has Paige posted anything about shipping now or any notifications for
Louis? He started
Louis
shipping.
Yeah,
Louis started shipping. Louis, I know Sully already got his shipping notification.
Oh, okay, just shipping.
Yeah.
I was about to say he got it already. So.
Well, I mean, Sully already had it because he was part of the whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was part of the collab team.
Yeah.
I know Marky got it. I was actually teasing him. I was like, dude, I should just go to your house, man. And just check it out. He's like, yeah, you should, and just bring that probe lens. I mean, there you go. We can collab that way. I'll bring the probe.
Just swap it for a bit.
Yeah.
You lend him your camera. He lends you the figure.
There you go.
I can't. Yeah. I just can't believe how great these are. Like, he's so much fun. I've been having so much fun with him and Ganesha. Like,
yeah,
like I said, just nonstop picks.
I was playing around with Ganesha today.
Did you do any picks with him yet?
Me? Yeah. Me and Rob got we got featured by the Horseman.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I think my Ganesha Monkey King pick got the spotlight in the Discord for the toy pick community Discord. So nice. I saw it. Yeah, I think Brick Toy Photographer had nominated mine or put it out there. So I was like, oh, that's cool, nice. The little spotlight deal. So, but no, yeah, this is Toy Page saying that Crabblue has begun shipping. Yeah, it'd be so funny if I got him before I got Frogman. Woodford. That's like, of course, but you know what? I'm actually more looking, and this is probably gonna be what Rob's gonna say. He's gloating about Woodford now, saying like, "Oh man, it's amazing." But then once Louis shows up, he's going, "Oh my god, guys, holy crap! Like
figure of the year, guys.
Figure of the year."
Though, like, this is so creative. I just like, and out of nowhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like Chris said. I didn't know I needed this in my life. Like, and now I.
But is the jacket and everything easy to come off, like pull off and everything? Is it just like? Oh
yeah, it's not too bad. The Butler one is super easy to come off. It's got like Velcro and stuff.
So really? Like, but it's all like one piece, like the shirt and the jacket and everything. Or okay.
Yeah, with the brown jacket, you've got to take his hands off and try to position to get it back on. It's a little harder, but. Yeah, I love the jacket. I love how it fits and how it. Like I said, I'm having so much fun.
Nice,
super fun accessories, and just doing I'm having more fun doing Doc Knock shocks with him than I was just
with Doc Knock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see Kermit back there. So yeah, I'm sure you're doing something with Kermit.
Soon.
Oh man.
Is that all you got, by the way, Rob?
Huh?
Is that all you got for figure wise?
Yeah, this is all I got so far.
That's it, man. That's all you need. Sometimes that is good. I mean, like indie and everything else. I mean, even though it was I feel like I got a lot. It was a week or so ago, and then it's just like, whew, man, kind of rode that wave. Everything kind of just calmed down, and just getting one figure now. It's okay. It's nice. So. It's always, I like that. I prefer that more than just getting a whole bunch at once because it just feels overwhelming, especially with Mezco. Because I think I got the Fantastic Four, I got those wrestling figures and all that other stuff. And then and then Indy was right after that. So I was like, okay, yeah, it's like I can just focus on Indy, and then now, and I'll go back and do Fantastic Four or do Ganesha or something. But it just seemed like bam, bam, bam. I was getting all this stuff all at once. So I'm hoping with like Louis or with Woodford, it would, they'll come in separately and I can just focus on them and have fun with them, one at a time. I'm just more
Or you get it both at the same time.
That would be funny. That would be funny if I got both of them at the same, I got 2 Mezco packages at the same time, like whoa, or 3 with my Spider-Man with my Spider-Man. But he just looks so amazing, man. I was already thinking
the amazing shots do help.
Yeah. And then everyone else's, photos of him too. It was just like, I think this one Sully's. Yeah, this is Sully's. Man, so amazing.
They've all been killing it. Jason's stuff was really good. I really liked him. I like Marcus shots a lot.
Really putting that because that's that dial, right? The one from
from Kylab.
Kylab, yeah. I wonder if Kylab. Well, I guess you could originally envision using it as a Popeye dial, but no, I mean it's really just, perfectly suited for Crab Louie and the decapods.
Where did he get a flayed fish?
That's what I was wondering. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like I've been trying to figure out something for Gomez, and it's like I was almost gonna ask you, Chris, like how can I get a one? Can I make 1/12 scale poker table, or should I just go try and find one or something? It's like I'm trying to like just figure out because I want to just do something with a poker table for Casino Gomez, but I just like they're like $30, $40. I saw like on like pre-made already. But I don't know. I was like, man, could I even try making one? Because that's what a lot of these talented folks do, man. A lot of times they just make their own props. It's just
where is 3D printed? Just find a 3D. What's it called? Because I feel like you can ask. No, you can ask.
Are you just wanting a round table, or do you want it like with the green felt and stuff?
Well, I think with the green felt and everything, like have it like actually look like a poker table, but and I guess semi like a half circle, like they are at the casinos and stuff like that. But this was Marky's shot. I wonder what shark does he use? Because I've seen that before with that other. He's done something else with that shark, facing the other way with its mouth. You can see into the mouth.
I think it was a Popeye shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a Popeye shot. I think that was, and I think he made the top 10 for that.
Did the NECA Jaws come out yet?
No, I haven't. Well, I haven't gotten it yet.
I haven't seen
it. Yeah, I ordered mine on BBTS.
I think it's still up for pre-order. Yeah, comes out actually this month.
Nice.
Oh, it is.
Also, real quick side note: anybody in the chat right now, if you're watching, if you have Pee-wee, if you find Pee-wee at your holothon, reach out. Let me know. I will purchase that from you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
The is that just Target exclusive from NECA, or is it
my holothon? I went to I have 2 Targets. I have like a small Target, and I expected them not to have it, and then I have a bigger Target. And I went there, and the holothon display was just pathetic. It was so sad. Like, there's nothing there. I don't even think they had like the holothon sign. They just had like some of the stuff. Yeah, it was bad.
I went ahead and paid extra for Count Line Count because I was I'm not going to get another one.
Yeah,
man. I was looking at this listed on eBay for the NECA Pee-wee for $54.99. It's showing out of stock. He had 4 of them, and it's sold out. Like, dang.
How much is it base price?
And this was in Hollywood.
35.
Yeah, like 35, 36. And then online, most the like eBay and stuff, people are like selling it for like 50. So like now it's at the point where it's like it's not terrible. I'd still feel like shitty about buying it at 50, but
that's not bad.
Like also, let's be real though. Most NECAs aren't worth 50.
Yeah.
No,
they're not. They're not, but
this is Pee-wee.
What can you do? Yeah, it's Pee-wee.
You're
never going to get another Pee-wee Herman figure.
Exactly.
Well, I'm hoping maybe NECA will do like a variant like they did with Elvira. Remember they had the black dress, they had the red dress, maybe.
Yeah.
It was like a rainbow. It's like the leather jacket like
From Big
Sammy.
Adventure.
Oh,
That'd be
that'd be
really
awesome.
cool.
yeah. I just, man, the only thing that I cringe is that people are gonna, once they start getting their Pee-wees, they're gonna start doing some other stuff with it. It's like, oh,
Don't even put that out in the.
I mean, it's just, it's gonna happen, man. It's
Yeah.
just like somebody's gonna have them in a theater or something like that. It's just like, oh man, here we go. It's like, leave the man's legacy alone. He made us laugh. Actually, I preferred him, and I liked him a lot in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
When he gets stabbed, he's like, "Ooh."
He's so good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
Oh, and it's crazy because my sister was like, it's Pee Wee Herman. And I was like, no, that's not Pee Wee. It's like, yeah, it's Pee Wee Herman. Like, I was like,
Boogie Nights. He was in Boogie Nights.
was he? He was in Boogie
That's
Nights.
wild.
Yeah. I'm like 90% sure. Hold on.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt. I mean, I'm sure because he's he's a chameleon. He could easily blend in there. But
Dude, yeah, what is up with what's it called, John? Poker tables being so expensive for 1/12 scale. They're like $80-$50.
what's
What
that?
is the poker tables?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like I don't know why. I mean, that's why I'm like, well, maybe Chris has some ideas of how to make one. 'Cause it's like, I don't need it for like too detailed. I'm just I just need it as a prop and a shot. But it's
Probably just
just
get like
yeah.
a little table from what's it called? What is it called? Like Hobby Lobby, and just put on like the felt over it. Just get
I'm
like
thinking,
a darker brown, put it with water, acrylic and water, and just glaze over it. That's it.
yeah, and then kind of just again the outlines for the cards and everything doesn't have to be that intricate. So because it's just some of them out there are just expensive for like just a little bitty
Or just do
1/12
what's it called
scale
with the
table.
cards? Do the just print them out.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Boogie Nights. Blow was the movie I was thinking of. He's in
Oh,
Blow.
okay.
Blow, yes, that
I
was
was
okay.
like, I don't remember him in that movie. Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, I love Boogie Nights. That's like one of my favorite. Just because I love that the story. I like the aesthetic of the 70s and that era. But yeah, Blow. That's
And
another
porn.
good one too. Yeah. Well, the funny thing about that is, I mean, it takes a lot of talent to playing an actor that's being bad, like on purpose.
Yeah.
We're not purpose, but a terrible actor. So when you see the shots of them actually filming stuff, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like, I mean, Julianne Moore and then Mark. I mean, especially Marky Mark. He like nailed it. It's just like, dude, you're a terrible actor.
He nailed being a terrible actor. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
He continues to do that somehow in every movie.
Hey man, he got an Oscar nomination in The Departed. So
The Departed. He's awesome in that, but
which is crazy. He's only in there for like what 10 minutes or so. He's not on screen a lot.
Almost everyone in that movie makes a big impression though. Like Alec Baldwin's
Alec
awesome
Baldwin.
in that movie.
Yep. And then what's the line that Mark says? He's like, the guy's like, "Who are you? I'm the guy who does my job. Who the F are you?" I mean, something like that. It's like, I mean, a sharp comeback and but just full of just like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this dude. Woodford. Oh, I didn't even notice that he had
Henrock killed all these shots. So good.
Yep. Because that's the oh man, these were so good. Oh, I can't wait to get that whiskey.
So it's on a the whole thing. It's on a tray though. It doesn't come off the tray,
and that's fine.
It's like
in the hand. In the hand, yeah. Like, so the hand is on the tray.
Oh, it is
stuck to the tray. Yeah.
It's like a hand piece. It's like a hand piece essentially.
Oh, okay. But I mean, you can edit that out because I was gonna recreate the one of the Fantastic Four posters, and in there the little robot has has a tray of drinks and stuff like that. He's in the because I think they're like Reed and Johnny are on the couch, and then Sue's behind him and things behind them on the couch, and the robot guy Robbie's like sitting there with just a drink tray. I'm like, oh man, it's like I can't have this complete until I get a tray and put some drinks on there. But
nice.
Oh, I put some dangerous comment there. Is this the first time that he's been part of the collapse? I would assume Henrock's been featured. He's been part of their collapse in the past. So
I think he did. Didn't he do Tangerine Photos? I thought he did.
I thought he did too, but who knows? And then Mr. Rob got his name out there with the story.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
And the Geeked Out click, so can't forget that. So, yeah. And then I guess they were on that kick with the getting Crab Louie out there, and then of course TMNTJ, he got the Turtle Tuesday, so big congrats to him.
Jay's awesome.
Yeah. That's a cool shot too. Kind of just a different, unique angle using the warehouse dial, which I mean that's crazy. It's like everyone's using that now. No wonder it's sold out on extreme sets. But yeah, that warehouse dial, you get a lot of use out of it.
Yeah.
For different characters, different environments.
Don't you
And
have
they
that
also
one done?
yeah, I got it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been using the heck out of it, but I'm in a collab for a Spider-Man shot, and almost everyone in there either they're using the 78 points rooftop dial, or they're using the warehouse. And I think Rob's using Jason's 3D dial, the 3D printed one, which I need to ask him when probably at Legions to make me something when we go out there, because it looks really really good. I like that. I like that look of it too.
Big fan of it.
But Toned Out Toys, he won the Mesco Monday, so cool shot of the crew.
It's an awesome shot.
Mhm.
Love
I like the water
uh,
effects.
lighting on the face. Like the face that they did on the crow is such a good face. The sculpt and all that.
Yeah.
You think
It's one
they're
of their best face sculpts.
Yeah,
I think.
without a doubt.
you think they're going to do one of the new movie though?
No.
Wow, wasn't that good?
Who do you think will make a figure of that? It'll be someone. Like one company.
One company will do it.
Hiya Toys. Hiya Toys.
Hiya Toys.
Yeah. NECA maybe? NECA does some
I was
weird
gonna
stuff.
say NECA or Haya because Haya does the. I think they did the RoboCop, the new one, the remake, as well.
Yeah.
Like NECA did monster figures of that movie that
The
got pulled
movie.
from theaters
Yeah.
and put on Netflix.
I like that movie. All right, it was all right. Fun.
I'm just saying, it's not a very popular movie.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, the
Isn't it Rob Zombies?
Rob Zombies, yeah.
All right, Chris, we need to have a talk about that later. But
dude, since I was a kid, I've loved the Monsters. Like one year when I was a kid, I didn't go as Frankenstein. I went as Eddie Munster. Like I was.
Right. I also love the Monsters. I wish that movie was better. Like I want for the Monsters what like the Addams Family movies were for that series. That. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had some sort of. I mean, it just seems like the Addams Family was always considered cooler or a little bit more hipper than the Monsters. I mean, they even got the Wednesday show on Netflix now, so that's bringing a whole bunch more popularity to the Addams Family. While the Monsters, they're just like that. They're basically WCW to the Addams Family WWE. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like both, but I mean, one just seems to be popular than the other. I think I did prefer the Monsters as a kid growing up, just because I liked Frankenstein and Frankenstein's creature and Dracula and everything. So
Universal Monsters.
Yeah, Universal Monsters in general. So I kind of dug those a lot more than the Addams Family. I was like, Addams Family, are they like they're just weird? Like I don't get.
Yeah, they're just weirdos. That's all.
Yeah, like I don't know what this. I don't know what this is.
As I get older, though, I can appreciate that they're just weirdos because that's what I am. So.
Oh man, so I copped Louis, Chris did, and so did Rob. And not Dimitri because I don't know
KT
why.
got it though too.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah,
it's not up my alley at all. I mean, like I said, though
it could all be that, if you got the figure, Dimitri.
Yes,
no, not even close to
look,
what I got.
Look how gruesome that is, man. That looks like. I mean, it looks like one of those. Was it from Resident Evil? The liquors. I mean, he's got
not even close to the crap. Even like Woodford, even though Woodford is like it's a cool figure, you guys like it all. I don't think it's on my alley, and I don't think I want to pay $150 for it. That's $300 down the drain for no reason. It's like
I mean,
I wouldn't care about,
That is one thing is that Woodford. I think he ultimately just cost me $90 just because I used points. I had like $45 in points, so I just used it on him. And then with Louis was actually not that expensive. I think he only ended up being like maybe $120, I think, or something. He wasn't that expensive. Yeah, he wasn't that expensive.
I thought he's $114, right? Same price as Woodford.
Yeah, I was like, it was. He
didn't come on shipping.
There's $6. Yeah, there's $6. They're $4 before because Doc Knock is $120. Comes with more stuff. These are $116, so $4 cheaper. Since they're around, it's still $150 with tax for me. And it's like KT even said, Woodford was $150 for him.
But this
That's
is
like-
this is Doc Knock's arch nemesis, his villain. I mean, that's like me not getting Cobra Commander after like complaining, where's my Duke at? It's like
Nah,
okay,
dude.
then that
If
and
this is his arch villain, this is a shitty arch villain.
This isn't his art. This is a villain for Doc Knock. This isn't his
Yeah.
arch villain.
He has
Oh,
a lot
it's
of
not his-
villains.
Oh, okay. I just figured, it was his arch nemesis because they were like hyping it up and everything, and he's
See,
got
I
the.
love he's
the
gonna
fights.
be able to. I can finally get a villain for like Captain
Popeye?
Nemo and
Oh,
Popeye.
yeah,
Yeah.
Those are gonna be awesome.
Do you
Yeah, I
have the
start-
what's it called set for Captain Nemo? Doesn't he have like his little like accessory set that adds more crew members to it?
Yes. Oh well, there's more crew members you can get.
Oh yeah, there's a 3-pack, right?
Yeah,
Or was it 2-pack?
or two. It's a 2-pack you can get of more crew members, and then you can get the. There's an accessory set also.
Those
Did you
are
get that one?
He's
Wave
got like a
Rider?
little like Wave Rider thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do not have the Wave Rider. I only have Nemo. But I love him though. He's terrific. Just a glorious
His-
like
Yeah, his colors are awesome too.
yeah.
because I thought about getting those. I kind of still see them out there, not super expensive.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I got mine at a good price
Yeah.
on eBay on the secondary market, and he comes in that cool like tin. Do you have him, Chris?
No, I didn't get Nemo.
He comes in a cool like lunchbox tin type thing, and has a ton of accessories. I don't know. I love.
Yeah,
it.
he's still
Just get
available
that-
now.
No, that's the Wave Rider pack.
That's the Wave Rider pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's
um,
140 right now, or 140 on what was
On
it
eBay.
that one site? Macari something like that?
Mercari.
Yeah.
I got him real cheap. Well, not real cheap, like 120 or something on eBay when I got it.
So what is the difference between that one? Because I might just get the.
The
No,
Wave
that's
Rider?
just-
no,
that's
no.
just-
It's just this thing.
Yeah. that's just the thing, right?
Just the
Yeah.
waiver. Okay, gotcha.
Don't
gotcha.
buy just the Wave Rider, John. That would not be good.
But no, I was looking
And
at
then
these
here's the
though too.
screw.
Yeah, the Nautilus crew. I was
See,
looking
you
at
get
these.
two of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just two. Yeah.
Yeah. If I had a cool like submarine diorama, I might get these guys.
Just commission it to Chris.
Yeah.
I'm not taking commissions right now, man.
Come on, Chris.
He's not, man. I'm telling you, I've been trying, but it's not. It's like I'm just. I'm. Why do you think I moved over to Dimitri? It's like just.
Well, I'm just want to. I got 4 commissions.
I know exactly. I've been like, hey, give me this, give me this, give me this. Give me.
That's
give me,
after
give me, give me.
finishing 6. I did yours, the Street Dio, another Street Dio, another Street Dio, and
Actually-
I did KTs.
Actually, I'm kicking myself for not having you do one the kind of the Middle Eastern, like you did it in 118 scale, but then I was like, well, now I'm thinking like, damn, I should have had you do that in 112 also, because it's like, because I saw the recent one you did for that one person, and I was like, oh man, yeah, I think in 112 because I like it, the one I have, but again, it's for 118th, which
It's
been
funny
using
because
that.
I was like, okay, since it's Joy Toy, I was scaling it to both the Space Marines and the freaking small 118th just to like kind of make it scale correctly. Because I was like, hopefully it can scale a tiny bit if you force perspective it for 112.
I might try. I haven't put one in there, but I may play around with it because yeah, it is maybe if you have like some of the walls like further back, and then kind of just put stuff in the foreground to kind of fill it, and then that could kind of just be like a little.
Next time, I made the back part, like the building part, like the tall one, pretty taller
Yeah.
than the rest of them that I've done before.
Yeah, that one.
So-
I think that one definitely could work as a for a 112 scale.
Yeah.
Man, I think all these are the rest of these are waitlisted. And I think somebody, for the mystery figure, I think they got their the what is it, the Vaporuni.
No. No way.
Oh no.
I saw a lot of sod cutters though. Which is
Yeah,
great.
and then the big dude, the big boss.
Oh, the one that Chris got.
Slugfest?
Slugfest, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting him. I was like, that's why I was like, maybe I can get
Yeah,
him. But
$41 compared to 100.
yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't mind getting Slugfest. He seems kind of fun. Oh, Rhea Black was in the chat. Oh yeah, she did. She said, "Oh my God, yes, the Crow."
I'm looking at myself not getting that figure. It just looks so good. Like I like the Crow. I wouldn't own a figure of it, but man, it looks so good. I want to own it.
You don't have the Crow? I'm surprised that. I'm sorry you do. I'm surprised you don't
I
have
know.
the Crow.
I was like debating whether or not to get it, but I think I bought something else. Oh, it's
He's
still buy now, too.
available. And there you go, man.
Oh wow, he's still. I didn't know he was still available.
Yeah, because he's
There
like
you go.
140 on Amazon, I think.
Yeah, he's
Wasn't
really
hasn't
expensive.
KT been trying to find him?
Yes,
Has he?
Holy
Yes.
shit! And he's on the site. That's funny.
that must
Oh,
be
wow.
recent then, because you know it's probably wise because with shipping and tax, it'll probably be around
It'll be this around 140
140
something.
and yeah,
Yeah.
around 140, and it's 155 on Amazon as well. Oh, it's
Man,
$100 on eBay.
Comes with the tombstone too, man. That's nice.
Came with a lot of accessories. I can't
Yeah.
get rid of the crow, dude. I've gotten 2 for free and like
Oh, that's right.
$50. I'll send you it right now, Chris.
He also comes with that little like crow, the burning effect.
that. Well, the only reason I'm hesitant to get rid of him is for those crows that he has because I had
Yeah,
used them
and the
before for
cat.
shots. And the cat. I don't take advantage of the cat.
I mean,
Shit.
I've been using the heck out of that rat that I got from Ganesha. I mean, that rat's everywhere. It's like
Is
when people
that
like
you don't have a Nosferatu or something?
not yet. I mean, I
Oh,
got
no.
I got the black and white one, but yeah, I don't have the OG Nosferatu. So any rats there?
Nosferatu's the one D needs to get.
Yes,
I'll wait.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll get it soon.
that's the one that definitely. I think that's up his alley.
Yeah, that I mean, even like what was it? What was the other one? The one that came out, the green dude.
Oh, gangrene. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gangrene.
absolutely.
I'm surprised. Yeah, gangrene. Yeah, but
it's kind of up my alley, but I was more interested in Ghostface. Not gonna lie. So I was like, I'll wait till it hits Amazon. I mean, 118, cheap.
which is it? Which one's the one that recently? Because it was black and white, wasn't it? So is it?
It would be
Is it
under the what's it called? The what is their thing? Like their
What are you looking for?
exclusive. He's looking for the black and
the
white. That's
the
right.
recent one, the one that I actually got? Because
Oh,
these are
just
the old
look
ones,
at
right?
Rumble. Yeah, just look up Rumble Society.
Oh, is it under Rome Society?
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, there he is, right there. That's crazy. 'Cause I thought it would just be their original IP was Rumble.
He counts somehow.
There you go. Look at all those rats.
He's in public domain, so they can
Yeah.
use him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as they see fit.
They can claim them, but no, yeah. For Ganesha, that rat's been everywhere. I mean, I just haven't pretty much trying to put him in every one of my shots, even though he may not even be in the shot. Like he's in there, like somewhere. So
I think
And
that's
now
the
we
one
have
thing
all-
we don't take advantage of, is especially people who use a lot of those animal packs in their photos. That's
Oh,
like one
I-
thing I never do is the animals in the background, like crows or rats, just in the thing. So I had got the what was it? The
I use these
one,
rats all the time.
yeah, but the 112th Dracula from McFarlane that came out
Mhm.
a while back with like that weird spawn cape. He has like a bunch of like torn, eaten up rats. I try to put him in, but I just
Oh,
can't get him
boy.
in there. Like it doesn't like fit in the photo because it's like super blurry. I'm mainly focusing on an action shot, anyways.
What Dracula is that?
It's the I'll send in the chat. It's McFarlane 1/12 scale, like more his older statue ones.
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen those. Look at that
It's like,
fat
yeah,
rat.
I have the NECA Dracula. I use those. There's like a possum that comes with him and an armadillo. I use those all the time.
Well,
This is a
Just
great
run.
shot.
no, it's not. The since we are on here too, I forgot. I completely forgot. I was trying to figure out what else came out. Oh wait, Dimitri, did you get anything?
No, I've been doing, dude. I haven't even done photos.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because when I was trying to do the thumbnail, I'm like, dude, I don't think I had to grab one of your dios or something like that. Because I was like, as far as recent photos, 'cause I was like, I don't think you shot anything recently, so I had to take. When I do the thumbnail, I take a picture of all, usually the most recent picture of ours, that we posted, and then I had to take one of your your diorama shots to at least, I mean, it shows, it's a good shot. I mean, it showcases the dial really well, but
I've been wanting to do photos, man, but I've been just so swamped with freaking.
yeah,
Like while I'm doing your dio, I'm already doing sketches for another dio. And then someone wants a
it's not
snowy
really a
dio.
dio. I mean, it's just a brick wall. That's all it is. I'm just too lazy to make it. So
Well, I'm also doing what's it called? It's a brick wall, a half brick wall. I'm doing pallets
Yeah.
for you, and then Rebel.
yeah.
What a great shot.
This is a good shot here,
I wonder who did it.
but I think this was toy photo guy. He's right here, right? No, he's back here. There he is. There's Bill. And then this is Roberto. Man, Carlos's, man, that was amazing. And Aaron, I guess he must have
Carlos
just
is
gone
really
it.
good.
He just like he came in with the fire like a day later, Aaron toy
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
It's like, dude, it's like you missed it by a day. It's
Yeah,
like,
Carlos's
man.
shot is really great.
Yeah,
That
man.
effects he's using.
I like those little apples. Did this come with
Yeah.
apples
Yep.
Mhm.
Comes with apples, and
Apples, grapes,
bananas,
and bananas. Yeah.
and popcorn?
and the sweets, whatever. Yeah, the popcorn.
Yeah.
But the yeah, it was and I like because it's like just probably just like a little light ray effect he put in there. But yeah, he's highlighting the little jewel in his hip piece. I still haven't put this back piece in. It's in everywhere, but I still haven't put it in there. Everyone's
This is
shots has
taller,
it.
right, than most other mythics, like their standard. Just
Yeah,
Is
it's
it, I think he's like 9 inches with the hat on.
yeah.
Okay.
He's pretty beefy. So
Yeah.
and this
He's
was the
brute scale.
brute scale, yeah. But yeah, I was trying to think what had been released, and I came over here just to showcase the feature, but then I was like, oh crap, yeah, the Four Horsemen came out with some good stuff. So they teased it. This was 6 days ago, so yeah, like a week. And I don't know what I would think I was driving. I was in the middle of something. Actually, you know what? I think I was playing golf. I think I was doing something. I wasn't like kind of like having my ear to the ground and was like paying attention, but I saw this like, oh, that's pretty cool. So they're gonna have like they're already teasing the Legion's Con exclusives. So I wasn't watching the I think when I got home I started watching the live stream the Horseman had on YouTube, but I don't know if y'all saw this yet for the exclusive what they're gonna offer. I think it's just is it one figure or I mean
feel
it's two figure.
I think it's 2 separate figures. They said it wouldn't be a 2-pack.
So just two separate. So I wonder, do you
I
think
could
they're
be
going to be?
wrong, but I think they
Can
said
you
that it
scroll down
wasn't
the
gonna be a
right
2-pack.
side? I think it might say at the very bottom. It says this
Yeah.
figure set will be available. This is not a 2-pack set.
Not a 2-pack.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that means this is not 2 figures. Like this isn't 2 female figures and not 2 male figures. Or
I think this is a single deluxe figure, so I'm
okay.
gonna
Okay.
guess.
So it's just everything that comes with it. You just have to like
Yeah.
pop and swap. So if you want two different ones, you have to pick up two at the.
Yeah.
Which I might. I mean,
I
but
think they look great.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
mean,
Yeah.
They did the metal perfect too.
Yeah.
yeah. So like kind of worn down and worn out. I don't think have we had this this kind of this chest piece before, kind of like the
I think we have.
It's
Maybe just for the Armory Knights though.
I don't even
maybe-
think so. I
maybe.
don't even think it's seeing that.
And this seems new too. This middle piece, this armor, yeah. I love this look here. This really.
I could have swore we've gotten that one before.
Maybe on this one, yeah. I think you're right. But then this one, I've never seen this. Like, I don't even know what it's called, but like it's like the individual like pieces that stand out. Scales, yeah. I think that's at least. Faceplate only available. Oh, so this faceplate is going to only be available at Legion's Con, or the edition.
So you gotta go, Chris.
Yeah, because it's like I don't know how many I'll be able to hold in my bag.
Yeah, I like the zombie.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I wonder, since they're doing this and then the female version, I wonder if they're going to have a Cosmic Legion as far as a because normally they do.
I'm gonna guess they do.
Yeah, I imagine this will probably. Yeah, I imagine this would be available like on a Saturday, and then Sunday would be the Cosmic. So, man, I'm leaving Sunday, but I haven't decided if I'm Actually, no, I'm not leaving. Actually, technically,
You're
I'm
supposed to leave Sunday.
I'm checking out. So if I can, I haven't booked my return. I haven't booked my flight yet. So technically, I could stay Sunday still, and just stay, just bunk up with somebody.
Yeah.
But for like an and then leave Monday morning, but. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, I figured let me just, I'm getting in Thursday, getting in early Thursday, and then checking out Sunday. I mean, check out whenever, check out after 11, but I can still hang around the hotel and stuff like that. And of course, Trevor's picks, man, make it look so awesome.
Is that a Dio? Like a bought one or made one?
Yeah, I'm sure he had a commission.
Because that's awesome. That person did the doors opening and closing. So it's on a hinge. You can tell.
Yep. It might have been the ones I sent you. I forgot. Oh, I can't remember his name. He's bought a couple of dials from him, and then they got a little pricey. They're up there a little bit. And then the one with the skull. Man, that's nice. I don't know, Chris. It's not about going, but I mean, would you pick these up regardless of if you're going or not?
Uh, they're all right to me. The scale mail looks pretty cool. I don't think we've seen that before. The one that he's currently wearing in this photo, I do think we've seen that one before. And it's pretty loaded. A lot of stuff there.
Mhm.
I'll probably get it. I'm not like super hyped about it, but I'll probably get it.
Yeah. Did you get any of the exclusives last year?
I got all the exclusives last year.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think because you were playing around with the with them at the we're at the table. So
Yep.
That little clamp on the far left next to the pauldrons, is that for the shield?
yeah. This clip here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's that. You clip it in, it goes on the wrist.
My only issue is I don't like that sword. That one, the straight sword, not the curved one. Like
Oh,
they
with
they
the
use it.
extra piece.
Yeah, because they use it for the what's it called? The vampire builder one as well.
Yeah.
And it's just way too long and looks so weird.
Well, I mean, it's like the pointy go. You gotta have a long reach, man. You gotta get them. Oh, Mr. Wonderful's in the house. What's up, Travis? What's up, man?
So, so that's soft goods too, right underneath the actual
Yeah,
it looks
wealth
like
area.
it looks like he's wired too. So
Yep.
kind of like the barbarian, legendary barbarian. It has like a wired skirt deal.
My only thing is that I think I'm gonna get this figure if you can for me, John, if you don't mind. Or KT, and I gotta paint that zombie head because I like the
Or
green, but I kind of want to be more decayed look.
or you can come as well. I mean, nobody's stopping you from coming.
I know I think a lot because when is this again? Legion's Con. This is towards the end of the year, right?
November.
In November.
November.
Depending on because I'm gonna definitely try to go to SDCC. That's my
That's
What's
main
happening in
one.
August, man? That's lots.
I
Lots
know.
of fun stuff.
And
But
that's
that's
SDC.
where
It's just crazy you saying that. There's I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna go SDCC, and that's like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, convention in the world that costs like an arm and a leg and stuff. It's like, man.
Well, I want to try to go because what's it called? Since one, I want to talk to Mezco and them and try to get us out there with the Geeked Out click, but also what's it called? All the exclusives. That's like my biggest thing is the exclusives and
Yeah.
just seeing everyone there. Because the
Getting
reality
the
is we have such a bigger area for community wise when it comes to like how big the event is, where a
Mhm.
lot of the bars, hotels, they're gonna have after shows where they do a bunch of stuff afterwards, like events, giveaways, and just
Yeah.
having like a bunch of food there, and that's what like kind of attracts everyone else afterwards because it's all free afterwards. It's not inside the convention center,
right.
so it feels a bit more like instead of hanging out in one place like how you guys at Legion's Con, you like you said, it's usually at like after and just inside the hotel lobby and all that. This is
Mhm.
like everywhere in downtown.
Like that whole strip, that whole area. It's
Not
just
even the
like,
strip, dude. The entire city
The gas
of downtown.
district.
Yeah.
jeez. You been before, Rob?
Oh yeah, I went 2008 through 2012. I went every year.
Nice.
Dang.
But
Dang.
I had a kid, so
Oh, I was like, can't do that anymore.
yeah.
Well, and it may have, was it still as crazy back then? Because I was like, yeah, it's about a couple,
It was
years back,
awesome.
so-
I saw the premiere of Dread with Carl Urban.
Oh, nice.
At the Balboa Theater down there. I saw the whole cast of Scott Pilgrim was there when I got to see Scott Pilgrim. It was pretty awesome. We like followed because it was during a panel and the director the Edgar Wright was like,
Yeah.
We got a certain amount of buttons at the beginning of the panel. They passed out buttons, and he was like, if you have this button, follow me. And then I had that button, so I get to follow him like all the way to the theater downtown. It was really fun.
Dang.
Awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds fun. I mean, just from when I was in California a few years ago, yeah, just like, oh man. I mean,
I love
I've been
San
out,
Diego.
Yeah, I finally was able to go to Southern California. I've always gone to northern, the Bay Area and stuff like that, but never gone to actually been in Southern California and actually saw the went to Hollywood and kind of saw that fun stuff out there. So
Mhm.
got to see the Forum. That was really cool. Got to go to Randy's
Oh, that's
Donuts.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah, it's crazy. I think I barely got in the group, and I was trying to ask hey, Killzone, do you know where what about this place here or this place there? And you're like, dude, I haven't been there like in years, man. I think it was oh crap, what was it? Long Beach. That's where we were staying at for my wife's convention. But we had a rental car, so we drove in to downtown LA, and it was just like crazy packed. It was just like wow, it's just
So usually
LA.
is all the time here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. LA traffic's no joke whenever you hear about it.
It
But
sucks.
Like usually a 20-minute ride is like 2 to 4 hours.
yeah. I mean, just going through because we were trying to find some place to eat, and I was like, oh, it's like right down, a few blocks down here. So yeah, we just drive, and then it won't take us that long to get over there. It took us like 30 minutes, and it's like literally just like 4 blocks, and then trying to find parking. That was the other thing too. So, but this is the other offering.
This one I'm excited for. Not gonna lie, it just looks really good.
I
know
like how
it-
spooky both of these offerings are.
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, they're
That's
tying
why I
into
said I
it.
like it because of the fact that it gives more of that like gothic horror of
Mhm.
medieval time vibe compared like how that's why I wanted like if I'm gonna get into Fourth Horseman stuff, I want to go the more side of how Dark Souls is, that more gothic and medieval horror rather than the more whimsical fantasy.
Yeah,
And that's what I want out of these.
yeah, and then like the feet and everything. I mean, just all that was just like, man, I like the sculpting on it. It's just. And I mean, and people will say like, well, that's basically the Ghost of Christmas Past, and I mean, it's basically their female head sculpt, but it's like, I mean,
Yeah, there's
it's
Bluelith parts there too. I see.
yeah. I mean, just all kinds of just different. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's her, blue lith, uh, her cage thingy,
Yeah,
but
little cage.
and then yeah, like the little belt pieces here, but no, I dig it.
Is there a reason why like both skulls are kind of the like zombie and the skull on this one are like super vibrant green?
Green ones.
Yeah.
I don't
have
know.
I don't
Because
know.
it like
There
doesn't
may
really
be
fit
there
the
may
vibe.
be some reason in canon.
Probably yeah. But this is oh my god, that is amazing head sculpt. That's new. That's I don't think that's been
Is that the
used
exclusive?
anywhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all
Like an orc
Like a
kind of.
female ogre.
Yeah.
kind of yeah. I don't think there's any close-ups of her, but the I think that one and this one here is going to be the exclusive, and then this is this is your white-haired blue lith headpiece zombie-ish, and then this regular one here.
D, you could use the Frankenstein heads
Yes.
if you want the.
Yeah.
So that head, it does exist already, but it's always been green. So this is the first time we're seeing it in a different color.
Oh, this one here,
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
the zombie. Yeah, I think isn't that part of
So
the
is
undead
it the
package?
zombie or the female?
The orc looking character, that was the part of the Orc Legion builder.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
I have.
okay.
I'll say the zombie one we definitely seen for sure. That was on the last. What was it called? That like blue skeleton pack thingy.
Yeah.
The undead pack, yeah.
Yeah,
Undead
the
pack.
undead builder. Figure
I
of
think
the
these look
year.
good.
I think I'm more excited about this one than the Knight guy.
Yeah, I
can
mean,
say, yeah.
I think getting more female characters that's always a good thing.
And the fact that she just fits that more horror vibe than I feel like the skeleton one we got too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad. Go back, John. Go back to the last photo.
Mhm.
I'm glad to get that head with black hair instead of the white hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then we're also
I'm
getting the blonde here too with the head packs from the cosmic legions and everything. So
Oh,
I'm surprised they didn't throw in that one horror head for the Ghost of Christmas Past. I feel like that head sculpt would fit this character.
Oh,
100%.
yeah, with the big jaw.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure people will customize it too. I mean to
Yeah.
match the skin tone. But yeah,
That'll be
that is
available on something.
yeah. They're gonna use
Eventually.
that tooling in there.
Would it be, or is it like how this said it's a con exclusive head sculpt? Do you think that would also kind of be it? Or is it just a color technically exclusive?
Huh?
For
Like, you
like
know how the Ghost Christmas Pass has that one elongated horror face? Is
Yeah.
that technically exclusive for that figure, or is it just exclusive
Oh,
based
it's
on
not
the
exclusive.
no,
It was just a
no,
surprise.
it was a
Okay.
surprise. Yeah,
The Christmas releases always have like a surprise.
yeah. They'll use that tooling again. I mean, just like everything
Yeah.
else. I mean, they'll it'll be painted differently, or they'll have something going on with it. Maybe some extra tooling on it, but no, that sculpting, no, they're not gonna let that go to waste.
I'm excited
Yeah.
to see their next elephant. Whatever.
Now they have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with
It'd be
the
cool to
snake
see
ones.
like what's it called? You know how like I think it's Fury Toys does those like weird like monster not monster like monster slash animal hybrid warriors. It'd be cool to see that on an elephant. Like a elephant that you would see for like maybe a Persian style.
Oh
With a
yeah.
Persian armor and
Yeah.
all that.
Absolutely. Mhm.
Man, I'm excited about this though. The in stock sale for Horseman is on May 8th, and they're gonna have Ganesha on there, but then also they're gonna have ATL. But is it going to be just the regular one, right? It's just
I think it's the
not gonna
regular
be,
release. Yeah, it's not going to be.
yeah. Which I still might get another one just so I have 3, and then I
Sure.
can have
You got a squad.
yeah, pretty good squad. But then there's also the Skull Man, second skeleton Skull Man thingy from Warrior Beast. So I haven't. I mean, I missed out on the other one, so I was like, I may get him instead of because ATL I can get him at Joe Fest because I'm more likely.
Right.
I think he's going to be at Joe Fest. So, but I don't want to miss out on the White Skull
Headhunter.
Headhunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely want
He's
to.
awesome.
Well, I know, Rob. That's why I want to get him.
Really great. Figure of the year contender.
I've seen your shots of him, but the man, I've been wanting to get this black
Tusk.
tusk because it's a female version, so I've been wanting to get that one, and then one of these what do you call it, roaches,
Spexy.
but Spexians. Yeah,
Does anyone else have Xenothon?
which one's that one?
He's
The snake.
he's in the top corner. He's the Stratos.
Oh, Strauss? No, I've been
He's
wanting to
awesome,
get the.
man. I mean, tell you, he's basically a deluxe figure. He comes with those huge freaking wings, like completely underrated figure. I think.
I've been wanting to get the Moti tributes. I just haven't. I just like him, and then also the web store one, and then I like the Panther one, and the one that's
Those are
I think
great.
and I think the one that's Battle Cat inspired. He's pretty pricey though. I thought he's pretty up there. Oh, and this female knight too. I've been wanting to get her as well, but I just keep passing on her. But I think for the sale, I'm probably going to be zeroing in on him. So, because again, the other ones
That's
I
what
can
you
probably
say
get.
now. They're gonna show your order list and be like 5 different things.
Nah. I think I'll be fine. I mean,
$10 plus
ATL.
shipping, man.
That's true though. But I mean, with ATL, I think I'm fine. Again, I can just wait and just get my third one in hand.
You getting anything,
But-
Chris?
Slog is very tempting. I know
Yes.
those last couple of times, and I feel like he's one that is going to go
They'll run
away
out pretty
soon.
soon.
But I think they'll run out soon.
Yeah.
Besides that, everything I
he's
have,
awesome.
or everything that I would want, I already kind of have.
Yeah.
Slog is fantastic. Totally recommend him.
Yeah, that's where the green really shines. On an alien head. I don't love it on scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think out of here, I mean, if I was going to get more than just the headhunter, yeah, it would be her, and then maybe her. But again, they're pretty common. I can get them whenever. So just
Also, if I get them at like Legion's Con when it's cheaper and not paying shipping and tax.
yeah, that too. I mean, my local shop has them too as well. It's just they're the third party or their official retailer for the Horsemen, but again, they have to have that upcharge on there. So
yeah,
it's nice to always get them with under full Horseman price. It's just so much I got at Legion, so much. I mean, my suitcase was just packed to the brim, and I was worried if things were gonna get damaged, and I'm just sitting there, I was so stressed out. And then when I got home, I had to unpack everything and take everything. I had man, like close to like 20 figures, I think. It was just like just kind of just spread out. And then like I was saying earlier, was just the whole like I felt overwhelmed, and I still haven't even shot the exclusives that I got.
I never did
The
either.
the monk and the
Yeah.
the bearded, Blackbeard.
Mhm.
I haven't shot those, and I was like, I gotta shoot, but it's just like it was so much so soon that it was just like they kind of just fell by the wayside, and I moved on to other stuff. I was focusing on the Valiant Knight or the Armory Knight and
Builders.
everything else.
We got
Yeah,
the Snake Man.
the Snake Man. I saw him, but I've never posted anything. But I've kind of played around with him, but nothing crazy. Man, it's just like, dang, that's the bad thing about having so much,
Yeah.
especially when you come back. And then of course I had Mezcos mixed in there with
The Eater
with
already broken. Pretty great.
yeah, with Constantine and what was it? What else?
You got
Oh, it
Doc
was
Knock, right?
Storm Shadow.
No, Doc
Storm
Knock
Shadow.
is later on.
Well, I brought Doc Knock though, just so
Yeah,
y'all can
he
see
had
them.
Doc Knock.
Oh,
with
he
him, and then
oh yeah,
broke
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, I brought Doc Knock there so they could play with them and stuff like that. So Chris was all like, "Oh my god, I can't
Because that
believe
was
this,
at what
man."
New York Comic Con when KT went. He got you an
Yeah.
extra Doc Knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I knew the game. I knew what to do. So I was like, I told him, hey, KT's like, do you want one, bro? Or like, yeah, go ahead and give me one. Same with the Decapods. Decapods, I didn't even order off Mesco. I just let it go by, but I was like, nah, I want those. So Steve, Articulated Times was out there and was just like, hey, they got the 2-pack. They got plenty of them. You want one? It's like, yeah, go ahead and give me a 2-pack. Or give me the, give me the Decapods. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. So I end up getting Doc Knock and then Decapods coming in like the same time. But no, it's just the Doc Knock, that was one of those things where it's like, yeah, I had already ordered him up. Wait, he came out like a week. He dropped a week before, and then they had New York Comic Con, and then
They sold out majority of their stock, and then they got pushed back to the following or the beginning of this year.
I
was
legitimately
like,
think that's what happened. I think they sold out so much stock at the convention that they pushed back the orders a little bit.
Yeah.
they're like, oh crap. It's like,
Yeah, putting on my tinfoil hat here, but for real, like
We should have sued them.
yeah, no, but yeah, those people online were funny. But think about how quickly the rest of the stuff after that has been coming out from the buy now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been coming quick.
Yep. And that's the crazy thing. I mean, I'm just so, not surprised, but just the fact that we got, because some of us, just like you said, Chris, comments online, people were just wondering, like, the whole Tangerine and the 70s Gomez, people were just like, what, that's what won. It's like, are we even going to get the other figures? I want my Crab Louie. I want my my Woodford. And it's like, yeah, and they're here. I mean, they're shipping and they're getting them out there pretty quick. So
the vehicle too is on that list of
it is.
I remember, and so I have a feeling that'll be coming out soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, I think the since they did this all so fast, I'm sure they have the vehicle already kind of in line or coming up.
Since we're talking about like the Mythic Allegiance back then, did you guys see these new the new Spawn figure coming out? McFarlane Toys. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty good. For like going into the mythic kind of or the medieval side.
Oh, for Spawn?
It was from
Oh, not even
McFarlane,
Spawn.
or-
It'll yeah, from McFarlane. It's on their page. It's from Spawn, but the Dark Ages one, like the medieval kind of time with what's his name with medieval Spawn. And I'm not gonna lie, this would be perfect for like the Mythic Legion kind of stuff. Like even if McFarlane and them teamed up to do a collab figure.
I don't think that would ever happen because Cornboy worked for McFarlane in the 90s.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I think, did they work on the movie Maniacs figures? Or
I don't know what specific projects they worked on, but I just know that he was one of the sculptors for McFarlane, and then he left. I'm assuming it could be on good terms. I have no idea, but I just know that he worked for them. I would like to think that he did make that one bone creature that we talked about in that one episode.
Oh yeah.
Reminiscent of the Trapiculi.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
It looks all right.
It looks like Eddie, that character Eddie from Van Halen, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also comes with a horse too. It's pretty nice.
For some reason, I was thinking that was a football. It looked like a football helmet just from the shape of it, minus the horns and everything. But I was like, oh, not bad.
I think
Yeah,
there's
it comes
also
with a horse.
another version like on the
Yeah.
left that's like on fire.
Yeah, it looks really good.
You can get
I
your
mean, it's
skeleton
fun.
Mythic Legion guy and put him on that horse.
It
There you
just
go.
looks weird having that weird paint on the horse. I don't know if you guys saw that painted skeleton.
Yeah.
Little
And
weird.
then this is because it's not translucent either, so it's kind of like just like a flat,
It
flat
looks
orange.
flat, just really like they just put literal white as a highlight to make it look
Yeah.
super bright. Speaking of horses too, though, did you guys get the horse from 5K, that like realistic one?
Rob
got
did.
one.
I think he had. I think he put it out last or recently.
Yeah,
You showing it
yeah, the
off?
fish toys one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one you use for
It's
the
great.
for
my
your
legend
legend
shot.
shot. Legend shot.
Nice.
It's pretty detailed.
It's always detailed,
It's
but it's
great.
never articulated.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? I had like everyone was like boasting about that medieval spawn, but I've seen no pictures of it anymore. But even not even just no pictures, I've never seen pictures that are pushing the like limits of what he can do. It's always just him standing. I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, McFarlane.
I mean, you gotta get this cyborg Superman, Rob.
It looks
It is.
really
I'm not gonna get him because I have the Mafex.
Mafex, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, this is a good sculpt.
And it's got a soft good wired cape, so man, it's one of my favorite characters. Like I may end up getting this when I saw it getting announced. So I don't know.
Do you own any Mafex, John?
The Batman and Superman, the Hush Batman and Hush Superman.
Oh.
They're great.
And I think I got a Mandalorian too, but I think the
Oh yeah.
the Pauldron thing was busted when I got it, so I ended up getting the no, actually, you know what the Mofex one though. Actually, that was the one, that was the replacement one I got. The SHF one had the broken shoulder piece, but when I got the latest Mofex Mando, and that's the one I got. So
Nice.
but he's getting out of the game. It's going to Mattel, so won't have much longer. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw when this got posted. It was another feature for Garrison. So big congrats to him.
Jason's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Really great. Just great stuff.
Is that? Oh yeah, it is Game of Thrones. But it's just
Such
the
a weird.
Yeah.
So often
Really?
with McFarlane, you look at something and you're like, this is just weird.
Yeah,
Why did he do this?
because it's
Like
cold.
this.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
it's cold.
Oh, it's a nice one. Awesome.
I mean, you can have him just have him frozen in ice, and then Robin has to save him. So
I guess that makes sense, but
Yeah.
why isn't there a what's it called too, a Red Hood one too like this?
oh, is
Who
there?
knows?
That's clear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, why is he like that? Who knows?
Oh,
That's
it's the Frostbite edition.
That's
Yeah,
his
but, like-
Joker eyes. He's like, now we're gonna frost everything.
I feel bad KT's not here to defend McFarlane.
No. But I mean, we'll be gentle.
This looks like a remake of the finger guns Deathstroke that he made a while back. That came with
Nice.
the crowbar. Remember that
Yeah.
during the whole gun thing?
Dude, I've like not even kept up with McFun, but besides that one thing that they posted for this medieval bunks, I thought it was gonna be like their what was it when they were doing their Diablo figures. Those would have been awesome as 112 figures, but they're all just statues.
Oh, man.
He may not have the rights. I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
I do
a lot
love
of
these
his
movie. I love these movie figures.
the Superman ones.
Yeah, I just think they're fun. The superpowers ones are really nostalgic.
Mhm.
I bought the deluxe. I haven't bought a McFarlane in a
I
long
may
time,
actually-
but I bought the deluxe.
And I may
Yeah,
get this one.
I might buy these. Yeah,
Yeah. Again, they just scratched that itch.
yeah.
You bought the deluxe what, Rob? Superman or the monster?
Superman, the deluxe Superman that came with
Yeah.
crypto because I wanted that crypto.
It's funny you said that. I was like thinking, like, what if there's somebody out there who like buys McFarlane for the cards? You know, like they're just like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't care about the figures, but these cards.
I
man."
These
mean,
cards are awesome. You know what? I like that. I like that as a feature, but like,
yeah.
It's fun and nostalgic.
Yeah, what is that
Um,
GIF on the right side?
yeah.
Oh,
I
I
think
have
it's from
no
the
idea.
video game.
Distracting.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
It's from the video game.
you get the Commodore, something from the 8-bit era. But the yeah, it's nice. Again,
It's
the
fine.
crypto's like.
It's fine. I
I
just
mean,
need a crypto. I need a
the
crypto.
cryptos. Yeah, I mean, because you're just gonna the figure probably just do something with it, but then the crypto you can always put that with the Mezco or Mafex Superman. So.
Yeah.
Wait, did they really just do like red over the eyes as laser eyes? They didn't want to do like white highlights in the middle?
Yeah,
Oh my god, it
McFarlane.
did.
Red airbrush.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
I feel like they've done better laser eyes before though.
Have they? I don't know. I do like this Luthor though.
No,
It's like,
Luther looks really good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Luther looks
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I just yeah, the scale. I mean, again, he's gonna be a little bit too tall for the Mezco Superman, so I don't want Luthor towering over Superman. And if they just got the scale right, then I think they would be fine.
No, it's
he wanted
McFarlane. It's his idea.
Yeah, he wanted
Yeah.
his figures to stand out.
So, yeah, they
It's such
stand
a
out.
way to
and-
stand out though too.
It's such a McFarlane way. He's like, I want them bigger. They're going to be bigger than normal figures, more plastic.
And it's funny since like what is it? Import 112 is already smaller than American 112.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it's like this is even bigger than us or our 112.
He's the Big Mac of action figures.
I mean, I guess NECA's the same thing, but NECA at least puts 7 inches on their thing.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the NECA ones don't bother me as much.
They don't. Yeah, I feel like because I also collect though the NECA stuff that. Well, I feel like NECA's even though it's 7 inches, it's closer to 1/6
Yeah.
than
Well,
the
and like
McFarlane.
if I'm collecting them, it's like a monster. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I don't care that Predator's 7-inch scale, right?
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
he's gonna look good with Joe's or whatever anyway. Because Predator's supposed to be huge.
Exactly. That was my biggest thing with the Mezco Predator was that it is true 112. So I'm like, I want it bigger already than the 112 humans.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm.
Oh, but
What
he's
is-
so cool.
I know.
What
I
is
was
the,
debating what to get.
for Haya. What are they usually? Their height.
They're
They're
even
import.
smaller. They're even
Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
They're
I
like
saw that.
import SHF.
I think Rob, you posted this right? The Apollo Creed.
It
Oh.
looks awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
It also is pretty cheap what it comes with. I'm not gonna lie. It's like what
Yeah,
$100.
it's $104.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get you don't get a full ring. You just get this like sort of corner area with it.
I
But
mean,
it looks
I
so
got
cool.
it. I got a ring now. That's
You
why I
got
was
a
like, man.
boxing ring though.
I love these head sculpts. I love the different changes with the outfit. He comes with a lot of cool shit.
Also, come
Yeah.
on, that stand. I'm so tired of like the crappy stands that come with. I really like higher stands.
Yeah.
I mean, do they actually hold the figure up? I mean, can you
Not
actually
even hold the figure, but the Dread one has a bunch of different holes you can place on every individual things, and like his little like, it's like a clear box, and it has an actual embroidered or not embroidered. It's like a whole plastic piece that says Dread, all painted up and everything. Like they put a lot of detail to like a small stand for no reason, but it's appreciated.
nice?
Also, so this Creed figure actually does have an ab crunch, but there's a rubber overlay over top of it.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah, to
I
not
mean,
Like
like
how
the sculpt.
Nicole does, Storm does.
Yeah.
you're not worried that could like maybe deteriorate or tear over time?
I haven't
No,
had any
because
problems with my
it's
Rambo. Rambo
usually
doesn't have
rubber.
Oh,
something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not silicone like how the what's it called bodies are. The what is it? The like pinless, not pinless, but the jointless bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah, the seamless.
Seamless, yes.
man. I just wish they had one that was like all busted up, like during the final round. Both of his
Oh,
eyes
sure.
are just his eyes are just swollen shut.
God,
That'll be
it's gonna
the
be an
FC
exclusive.
Yeah, that'll be the SCCA
Yeah.
exclusive.
I bet you.
But
Yeah,
I mean, it's exciting though that they're starting a new line. I'm pretty
so
pumped about it.
there is no Rocky. It's just they're coming out with
No, this
Apollo
is their
first?
first figure so far.
Okay. Damn. I'm gonna
But
have to
Rocky
get-
will be coming out.
Dude, watch
Yeah.
Rocky is a freaking
Yeah.
exclusive.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've seen they're doing Rocky 2 also, and he has that sweet satin jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This was
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
a move to come out with Apollo before coming out with Rocky.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like it's almost like you have to get into the line now because I mean you want
It's
the
like-
Rocky, but
That's the
It's
idea.
like Mezco coming out with
Star
Prune
Trek.
Face.
Oh.
With Prune Face before
Yeah.
they came out with Dick Tracy.
it's like you want to get the to get to Dick Tracy, yeah, you gotta get Prune Face first. It's like, yep, that's how you get in because I think I was way back when I was starting to kind of slowly get back into collecting, I was looking at the NECA Rocky. I mean, NECA was like that was pretty much like my first kind of like dipping
Yeah.
my toes in and looking at stuff. Because you could see it at Target or whatever. And I was looking at the NECA. I think NECA made the some Rocky figures, right? They
Yes.
they
They
have,
did.
I had
and
both
I was
Apollo Creed, Ivan
That's right.
Drago,
and I was looking
then
at I wanted to get all of them. I was gonna get like all the different versions of Rocky, Apollo, Clubber Lang, Ivan Drago, and then I was like, no. I kind of just held off on that. But it's like ultimately, I need to get Rocky figures because Rocky's always been one of my favorite, Stallone series. I mean, it's one of his biggest ones, obviously, because what made him famous. But man, I just love the movies so much, and it's just like, and again, the ring that I have, I mean, this technically, I think you normally boxing ring has like 4 ropes, I think. So yeah, this has 3, but I mean, my WWF ring has 3, so I think it'll work.
It's a cool stand.
Yeah. I mean, but even so, you could probably still fudge it and use it. If you don't have a ring, you can use that as your backdrop. Just kind of just fudge the perspective a little bit. But yeah, I got to. Now I will say when you said Rocky 2, that is like my favorite version. I like the black and gold. That kind of became his colors, so to speak, because he kind of was he had that in Rocky 2, and then Rocky 3 when he became rich and famous. That was like his main. He had the Italian stallion with the black and gold logo and everything until he got his lights punched out by Clubber Lang, and he had to go to he had to wear the American flag. But no, I think I would love that version because I'm pretty sure if the first Rocky they'll do Rocky 1, and that one you have to have them all like just beat up. I mean, it's just like you can't have Rocky without his eyes just swollen shut. And yeah, I think that would be did they already tease? Did they already have photos of Rocky or
Yeah, I saw it at a convention.
I don't think it's online yet.
okay?
Hold
Well,
on.
it's just like
Oh,
leaked
there's
online
something on
stuff.
Toy Art. Hold on, let me it's
I
just
would.
it's just the grayscale. It's not the
Oh
It's not
yeah,
painted yet.
I think I see it here.
I'm surprised though where the like little ring is at. I'm surprised they didn't make that like stand it's on white or at least the color of a boxing ring and put it on the inside.
Yeah,
Did you find it, John?
I found the one of him with Butkus. This one here.
That's the only
Yeah.
one I've seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look how cool that looks, though.
Yeah, man. Of course, he comes with a
If it's
Butkus.
also 104, not a bad price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And even
especially
this
if he
one,
comes with the dog. Yeah.
yeah, they still had the grayscale, the prototype with Apollo in it back then, but
Yeah.
this is March 2nd. Wow. But yeah, that's gonna look nice. And of course, I gotta get Rambo from Hyatt too. It's just like, oh man, it's just too much stuff coming out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man,
Well,
just ask people what's it called if they're selling it and just try to trade it. Something that you don't use anymore.
which one?
Like just try to trade it with stuff you don't use anymore.
Yeah. And then of course the RoboCop. That's the one I just I'm not sure. Actually, that's the 118 scale.
No, there's a 112 scale coming out. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Did
all
already come out?
diecast. It
This
has
one-
not
this
come out
one-
yet.
It hasn't
It's
come
all
out.
diecast.
it's on
I mean,
BBTS as well.
I've got to get a RoboCop. I mean, at least I have the NECA version, but I have to get like some sort of definitive RoboCop that has like better articulation and
Dude, that Mafex one went up so much.
It's so good.
well, the original one, not the second one.
No,
That
yeah, the original one.
yeah, that's the one that's like I'm glad I canceled because I've been we talked about this before too because it had like that purple. It was like purplish and just weird colors. I was like, man, this is what I expect from like RoboCop. Maybe a hint of purple somewhere because that was in the movie. I mean, the way certain lighting would hit them. I mean,
Well,
you get like
this looks like it has a hint of purple with the lighting, but usually in the shadow
yeah,
areas.
yeah, and then that's how it was in the movie. But no, it was like just like I saw reviews and it was just like just cake. I mean, just purple. I mean, it was just like wow.
Since they're doing all these movies, I hope they do an honestly a Carl Urban Dread already.
Yes, 'cause I like that version of the of the of the costume and everything. I mean, I like that better than the no, I was gonna say that, yeah, I just like everything was kind of just toned down, the shoulder pads and like everything just seemed really contemporary, even though it was in the future, but it just seemed very simplistic and just like that. That should be. I don't know. They should have already had like 20 figures of him made already from everyone. From Haya, from Mesco, from everyone. Everyone should be making that dread. I love that version of it.
What's interesting, I just noticed, is that this is to scale with us. With American 112 is 6.5 inches
Hmm.
compared to how both Dread and Rambo are. How they're already smaller
They're
than
like a
everything.
little smaller, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, RoboCop's supposed to be a little bigger, so
Mm.
I don't know what the scale on Apollo is. They're putting out a. I know they're putting out a Dolph Lundgren from Universal Soldier, so hopefully
I
they'll
think.
be doing a Rocky Four.
Yeah, because I think Frankie had. I think he. I don't know if he got. I don't know if they're out already or if he's just did as a promo, but I think Frankie Rumble Toys
I saw that. I think it was just promo.
Yeah, I don't think they're
promo.
out yet.
Yeah. I mean, Frankie's got the hookup, man. So
Yeah.
he actually showed
I'm
it.
not-
He actually like he was just like in one of our group chats. He posted that, and I was like, dang, that looks good.
Not
I
even
want to
just
get
that.
those eventually.
Yeah, I mean,
Universal Soldier?
I was kind of a fan. I mean, I was not a big fan of Universal Soldier, but just it's just so cool to see Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren like two big action movie heroes, and just
Yeah.
like especially Dolph Lundgren just going just freaking
Well, like
crazy.
Lundgren's having a lot of fun in that movie, which he
Yeah,
doesn't get to do a lot. Especially when he's playing villains.
Yes.
yeah.
So he's kind of jokey, and I don't know. I really like him in that movie.
The stuff with him in the supermarket. I mean, that's just like,
Yeah.
I mean, classic. Yeah,
There we go.
I like
and
what
you,
Haya's doing. Like I kind of want them to be like like Mezco, but for action movies, like
Yeah.
like cult action movies.
Speaking of that, though, and seeing this, we should definitely 100% get from Haya Starship Trooper figures.
That'd be fun.
I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
oh, Starship Troopers. Yeah, I can see
That's
that.
like the one figures I really want, especially since I think who was it? I think it was Revoltech. They made like 118, not even 118th, like I want to say 124 scale Starship Trooper figures, and they weren't even. It was just the bugs, not and the soldiers were like this small. It was so stupid. And they
That's
charged $130 by the way.
Jeez.
I need someone to put out a decent Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like I need like a Commando or a Dutch.
What's
You
wrong
remember
with
those NECA ones?
I have the neck. I have the neck of Dutch.
Yeah, and that was the other thing too. I
He's
was
something.
looking at getting, that was on my bucket list or my list was to get a what do you call it, Predator Dutch
Mhm.
figure,
Yeah.
and it just like it was so
Which
expensive.
one, like the one where he's suited up, or like when he's like covered in mud?
I have the one where
suited
it's
up.
just the vest. Actually, I have the NECA Commando somewhere too.
Actually, I prefer with him suited, like completely suited up. I don't know. I mean, just like with the long sleeve and stuff like that. So, because I know they have that one, then they have like one where he just has the vest on, and then the one that he's like he's camouflaged. So,
I have the camouflage one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
There's an
Go ahead.
exclusive also from the beginning of the movie where he has the red polo on.
oh, really? They have
Yeah.
one of those?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, there's the one with without. There's one where he's a 2-pack actually with the Predator that's already battle damaged. It's a Toys R Us exclusive as well.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that one.
I have that one, and I think I think I sold it, or I still have it. I don't remember. I know I sold all my Predator figures from NECA besides the Prey.
Yeah, same.
I mean, if they ever do where they're doing the Conan, this is the one I always wanted. If they ever do a Conan, well, they're doing the Conan, so maybe they'll do,
Predator
we can
next.
get
That'd be awesome.
Predator, or I mean, it can double as Commando as well, or a Running Man, and then I mean, Last Action Hero is probably the one that probably that would just be like, oh my gosh, like you can get so much bang for your buck with the Last Action Hero.
It's just these older Predator figures really do suck. Like I have the Prey one, and the Prey one is insanely good. Like that was $45, and I feel like that was worth the price with what it comes with. But these are not really worth it, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's usually just like this, the articulation, the abs, and all that's just you just move it side to side.
Mm.
So I'm hoping they do Badland figures because I want to get that. Not
Yeah.
Badland and the animated one. I don't know about if I want the freaking humanoid one, the humanoid predator in Badlands. That one looks kind of weird to me still.
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
child
Like,
predator.
Yes.
yeah, I saw this before. Is this based on the comic or the game?
Arcade.
The
The
video
game.
game.
Arcade,
The
video game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, did they make a animated or was is he in some other form besides the first movie? I was just I was when I saw that way back when I guess when it got released, I was like, really? They made a I was like, well, I guess wouldn't put it past them for them to be have them be part of a game, but
Have you seen the NECA figures that are based on the Kenner Aliens figures?
Yes.
I
yeah,
love those.
yeah.
I
They're
love those
actually
figures.
pretty cheap. They're like $20 on Amazon.
I
I'm like
love those. I
debating whether
love
or
those
not to
figures.
get it.
I went
Like
pretty
they
hard on
did
that.
the Rhino was really good. The
Yeah.
NECA Rhino alien.
Yeah.
The snake one was awesome. I was just saying I went really hard on those. That's
Yeah.
also
that
like
snake
mine that
one.
kind of got me into collecting again.
Like such a
Yeah.
cool concept anyway for a
Yeah.
figure line.
It
I
just
like
the okay.
NECA can get kind of like creative sometimes, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, if NECA was 6-inch, I could see me purchasing them a lot more than what I do
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're
I'm-
just gonna get a Pee-wee right now.
For real, like, yeah, I really the last NECA that I got was Creature from the Black Lagoon, just because I live in the area where that was filmed. And
Yeah,
it was
that
just,
wasn't also a bad figure. Right? That was a pretty good figure on both.
That's a
the
great.
sculpt
That's a great
and-
figure.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought
These
about
ones
getting
were terrible, by the way. I owned
that
the Guardian, and my God, after like 2 days of posing, everything was loose.
these were like
Damn.
the earliest ones, because this is when
Yes.
AVP had come out a little bit after.
Yeah.
No. This was actually like honestly 2018. This was their re-release. This is with their double jointed elbows, jointed and everything.
really?
Because before that, it was all single jointed.
That's wild. But at the time, you got to think about at the time, the
Yes.
only other Predators available were the McFarlane ones.
Dude,
So in comparison, you were like, these are great.
I bought the
Also
jungle,
true.
the jungle predator from McFarlane, and my God, it was by far it wasn't even like McFarlane level quality how it is now. The like metal was literally just matte, and it was disgusting.
Man, I can't. I mean, these bring back so many memories, though. It's like God.
Oh, the
bless.
Kenner Predator stuff.
When these came out, I was like, I remember going to Toys R Us and just seeing them and just like, what the heck? Like, I wasn't sure if there was if the comic had come out already or if this was a precursor to that. But I just remember like, what? I mean, because again, the only thing you had seen at that point, it came out in 1993. That's about right. Because 1990, you had Predator 2, and you had the tease with the alien skull
Alien,
in the trophy room and stuff. So seeing this, I was like, what the heck? So yeah, I remember. God, I played I used the heck out of this, and actually, I used that Predator. I think I told the story before. Was I'd use him to hunt down my Ghostbusters and my GI Joes. So, and of course, the Alien too, same thing. You know, he would be the villain with my GI Joes. But it was like I was like blown away. But I know they did the Space Marines also. So that was again, it's just crazy. Just seeing this is like 1993, and I was like probably 10 years old or so, like 9 or 10, and it's like these are characters that based on R-rated movies. One's a space alien creature animal thingy that has a second mouth, and another one skins people and hangs them upside down, and it's like it's wild. But we also
My other
had
thing though too is that I like how NECA was consistent and kept the packaging of the old Kenner stuff on the new ones.
yeah,
Really great.
that was cool. That was I liked how they did that.
Because it made it stand out in all the packs. And I still love, I think, in my opinion, NECA. And I know you don't keep the boxes, John. I don't know if you do, Rob. But a NECA and Mezco boxes are the best, in my opinion.
Actually, NECA, I do. I actually keep all my because I put the figures in there. So I don't know. For some reason, I do that with them, but that's because I don't have as many.
You keep the NECA boxes, but not the. You don't keep
Mezco?
the Mezcos and the Mezco boxes.
No, because I got so many. I got like I think like 50.
Hold on. Do you keep the
Come
10
on,
boxes
man.
at least?
Yes. So like with
Okay.
Fantastic Four, I'm gonna put it's just way too much stuff. So I'm gonna not even gonna put the figures in baggies. I'm gonna put the figures in the tin So right now they're out because I've been using them, but all the accessories, everything's still in the big box. It seems like they came up with a lot more compared to like the turtles. The turtles like got all their accessories and baggies. It didn't seem overwhelming.
I think 'cause
Or
it's smaller, that's why. With the turtles, it's
yeah,
not like big as
Well, I
like
mean,
a
what else can you
Fantastic.
do with the turtles other than the
right,
weapons? You know what I mean? And
yeah,
you get a ton of weapons
yeah.
Unless you
with
just
the
Same,
really go
turtles.
all out with Mikey and doing a bunch of different like
Yeah.
gadgets and stuff with him that are gonna be attached to
yeah.
his body. That's the only thing
Mhm.
they can think of.
Right. But I mean, same with the Rangers too. I mean, even though it was a 4-pack, it didn't. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot that came with the with
Yeah.
the figures. So,
Yeah.
but with that Fantastic Four set, no, that thing is definitely massive. It's like I said, I was taking some shots with them today, and it just like I was having to go in and man, I popped open the I was trying to pop open. That's the negative thing is getting to the accessories. But I popped open the handset that has the thing and Johnny Storm's hands, and that thing just went. It just like exploded. It's just like popped open, and just like everything just went flying.
I
I was
think
like,
that's just you, John.
I was like, dang it! And so I'm just like looking. I'm like, okay, I got all the hands, and then putting it back in the tray. It's just like, oh man,
Because didn't
that's that.
you open the bag fully for the cigarettes and Constantine and like
Oh,
lost it on the floor?
I
Was
mean,
that
I
you?
got, I got, I got him back, but yeah, I did lose him. Now, I will say, I was doing the decoupage shot, and I don't even know what I had him in my hand, and I went to go, swap out his hands or whatever. And I must have flicked one of his tentacles, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And I went to go pose him, and I realized, "Oh shoot, he's missing his, one of his tentacles. Where'd it go?" And so I had to go I had to go back where I was, like feeling the carpet, was just like, what the heck? Like, oh my God, please don't tell me this thing's gone. Now, I mean, he comes with, accessory, he's come with the blown up head. So I can use those, but I'm just worried that, I mean, it's just like, I'm down one, I just lost a tentacle, but thankfully I found it. I found it. So I put it back on, but yeah, and then I'm even more OCD when KT mentioned about the one that broke in the actual face, like the peg broke into
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
face scope.
Like a
And so
pop, right?
whenever I move it around, whatever, I'm just like, I'm scared that thing's gonna just break off, and then it's like shoot, because that would suck. Because at that point you have to just use super glue and glue it back in, or try and get the peg out. But
Maybe because since he's in Jersey, it's a bit more colder there, so it, like got frozen. Since Mezco is usually a bit more like I would say not rubbery, but like bendable.
Mhm.
maybe, yeah, I mean, it's possible. I know. Yeah, some stuff when I've gotten it here when it's super cold, it's just been nuts trying to freaking pose and more pop and swap and stuff like that. But
Also,
no,
I know we're like a little bit past the time, but are y'all gonna play? Are we all gonna get Gears of War now since it's on PlayStation?
Oh yeah, I am.
no. I mean,
Hold on,
I've never
it
been
is
a.
on. It's 5-player co-op. It's cross-play and it's $40.
I don't know. I
Have you
mean,
never played it, John?
I have like a long time ago, but it's like never been my thing.
Dude, it's
But
gonna be awesome.
I'm
I'm
I
so
mean,
pumped for it. Hopefully, Halo's like not too far behind.
I don't know.
I don't know if
I
you want
might
Halo right now. It's not a good state either.
Whatever.
like I
Like
said, yeah.
I need another multiplayer like to play with my wife.
I think
No,
I think
there you go.
multiplayer is not bad for Halo right now. I think it's still
Yeah.
pretty decent for Infinite.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. I mean, I had fun with Warhammer. I'm still playing that. I mean, I've gone around, I think 2 rounds already. So
You're saying you're playing it and you haven't asked it to join you? I'm
have
joking.
you been playing the verses, or have you been playing the co-op and stuff?
just the I guess the main campaign, or just the whatever it is.
Corporations.
Yeah.
Corporations, that's what it's called.
He doesn't
Did
have
you play
time.
the
He's
new
playing
one
Red
yet?
Dead Redemption again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll flip flop. I'll go back and forth, but no, yeah, it's just the online stuff. It's always hard because it's like, I mean, yeah, just for trying to find the time. I think the only time I really got into online game was the Friday 13th game. Now that was fun. Now I wish that I could go back in time, and when I was playing that, and that was before I got married, so I had a lot more time on my hands. But I was playing that, and we were all like in this, right? Dude, that'd be so much fun.
Is that the ISO one where like one
Yeah.
of the people was Freddy? Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and then you go. That would be. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
with our group, man, that would be so freaking
Well,
fun. And
there's also what's it called though? There's a Killer Clowns one, and that's still pretty good. I think it's 12 players. It's I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
8 people as the survivors from escape and 4 clowns.
Hmm.
And then there's the Texas Chainsaw one that released not that
That
long
I
ago.
played
that one,
I played that one.
yeah, yeah.
That
I
one's
still need to
pretty
play
rough
that
for
one.
me.
As far as what, just
The
difficulty or
gameplay, it was like it felt pretty like not boring, but like bland as a game.
yeah,
I escaped pretty easily. Like the chases weren't as like dynamic, and it felt more like you're just running in circles more than anything.
Mm.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of how it felt with even with Friday 13th. But it seemed like when I looked at the chainsaw stuff, it was kind of like, well, for one, it's like, man, that house is really, really big. 'Cause, I mean, there's like underground tunnels. I mean,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of like, just like they had to obviously expand it to, for the gameplay. But I can see how a lot of the stuff could just be redundant. But
Well, you
no,
know how in Friday the 13th you can use weapons to like stun Jason? There's
yeah,
nothing in that in Texas
yeah,
Chainsaw, so you're just basically running. So if you try to escape and like you get cornered by 2 of the killers, you're just
you're
done for.
done.
You can't do anything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the same with the college one, right? The add-on pack.
Oh yeah, for Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah,
I think it's just one killer though, so I think it's more closer to Dead by Daylight, where it's 4 survivors, 1 killer.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just one. It's just like the biker guy or the guy
Yeah.
guy who wears the leather jacket or something like that. And he's
Was it like Slumber Party? Was it that the Slumber Party one?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're in this, it's a sorority house, so it's like
Yeah.
basically this huge sorority mansion, and you have to like you play one of the sorority girls, you have to like get out and stuff like that. So, and then like yeah, the killer's just kind of like just chasing you around the house and up and down. And I'm thinking like, I haven't played it, but I just watched videos and stuff like that, and I'm just like, dude, it's like, do they really have campus like houses this big? I mean, it's like this thing's a massive. In fact, I should ask Chris because like, dude, it's like I've never been on an actual true campus. It's like, do they actually have like
The
Four
sorority
fraternities
house.
or the
Oh,
sororities?
sorority houses are kind of big, but
Yeah,
They're big.
not huge.
yeah. There's like a regular 2-story house, basically. That's all it is.
Yeah, this is
Maybe
like the
slightly
mansion.
bigger.
Yeah, I mean, just from the gameplay, it's like super big. Yeah.
Chris, how many sorority houses have you been in? I just
In? None.
What don't they? I mean, they have mixers. I thought. I mean, I mean, because I mean, I'm sure.
If you're in a fraternity or a sorority, they do a lot of things, but I was never in either of those.
Oh, I figure you were in a fraternity, man.
No.
You're super popular. I was just wondering.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Or even Dimitri, I thought he would be in a
We don't
fraternity.
even have that, dude. Our freaking thing was literally for because it's art college. It was literally an apartment building. You're paying, I think it's for the entire semester, 50 grand.
Oh, jeez.
It's super expensive.
And
Yeah.
by the way, this is a 2-bedroom.
Crazy.
You're sharing with 4 people. No, 1 bathroom, no kitchen, just a little area to just have a microwave. That's it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, for 50 grand, or I pay $800 with roommates and get a whole kitchen and 2 master bedrooms.
Living with like 15 dudes sounds low-key terrible. Like that sounds terrible to me.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm already a clean person already, how I am, and I couldn't imagine being. And especially I know how some people are, especially guys, are a lot more messy.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, what?
Yep. Well, I will say that we can end on that. That guys are messy. Want to thank everyone that.
Tonight's theme.
Yep, guys are messy, but no, I want to thank everyone for joining. Thanks for participating in the chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, we want to thank everyone, and we will see y'all next week. Have a good one, everyone.
I guess.